High School, Friday, September 6, 2024, the battle of the 4-10-17. Beechwood Tigers hosting the Dixie Colonels. Dixie hung a left, drove about 2.7 miles, boys, and they showed up on our campus. It's going to be a fun game today. The Tigers come in here 2-0. Dixie comes in here 1-1. I'm Mark Talley. He's Kevin Gray. He is Michael Murphy. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in. Going to be a fun ball game tonight, boys.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, this is as always, this is, no matter what's happening, no matter how good the teams are, usually this is a battle from the beginning of the game till the end. This is a series that Beechwood has dominated in the last 4 years. We've won 3 of the last 4.
Yep.
Dixie Heights comes in 1-1 with a huge win over Cincinnati Hughes, albeit I'm not sure you can tell anything from that win because that is a down program in Cincinnati. They beat the Big Red 66-19. In week 1, they lost. They gave up 50 points to Simon Kenton. They lost that game 50-35. This is a team with some questions. This is a team with a defensive backfield that has been shredded the last 2 weeks. It should be a big game for Clay Hayden, Luke Erdman, James Cusick. But this is also a team with some dudes. You're talking about one of the best pure athletes in Armani Gregg, who has had great success against the Tigers the last couple of years. You're talking about a running back in David Anderson, who rushed for 222 yards against the Tigers last year. So do not be fooled. A lot of talk around town of this being a no-brainer, decisive victory for Beechwood. I'm here to tell you this is going to be a game. This is a big game for both sides. These are young men that have played football together for years when they were in the NKYFL. These guys know each other. This is a big. This is just big for both communities, both programs, both coaching staffs. So I expect a great game here, but I do think that Beechwood does have an edge tonight because of that passing game.
Defense,
and because of the struggles of Dixie's defense, which as when you lose a big star like Brock Rice, they don't have anyone near that level that can bring that kind of pressure and can dominate. That was a big loss for them. They lost several other big key parts of this defense, and they're just struggling putting it together, and that is just what the doctor ordered for Beechwood. The problem is, what does our Beechwood defense look like tonight against the running game of Armani Gregg and David Anderson?
No doubt.
We're gonna see real quick, real early what this game's going to be like. I expect it to be a slobber knocker, though.
It's kind of a playoff game-ish. You've got to be able to stop the run, and you've got to be able to run the ball in a game like this. No doubt.
I mean, Dixie's got the recipe for what you would call an upset, I guess, or with that running game.
Yep.
Keeping Clay and that offense on the sidelines obviously that's going to be tough if Armani Gregg has 200 plus.
Yep.
Beechwood's in trouble.
No doubt. Time of possession is going to be a big one, too.
Yeah.
The Tigers come in here at 2-0. Clay Hayden, just quick stats. 214 yards per gamer, 429 yards. Coach Gray, 5 TDs. He's having a good season.
Yes, sir.
Going up against Dixie's, defensive backs, as you talked about, Murph, could have a huge game. And also, Chase Flaherty is averaging 121 a game, so he's doing great, too.
Yeah. Clay Hayden last year in the 49-48 dramatic victory in overtime on the road at Dixie, he threw for 479 yards and 7 touchdowns. So, this is Clay needs a get healthy game. Clay needs a game against a suspect defensive backfield to get comfortable, because we've seen the last couple of weeks, while he's been good, he hasn't been as good as he has been in the past, and we've seen some missed throws, we've seen some miscommunication. So tonight is going to be, I believe, the game to get him back to Clay Hayden that we know.
And let's not forget either, we got a dude standing on the sideline with a sling on.
That's
a big loss on both sides of the ball for Beechwood.
Yeah,
it sure is.
Tyler Fryman lost last week, broken collarbone. He had surgery this week. He will be out a minimum of 6 weeks. I'm not sure what that looks like beyond that. But, yeah, Coach, you're right. That's a huge loss, because not only do you lose one of your best playmakers, but it just dramatically changes what you do on offense in terms of who comes in, all these different formations. So now you're looking at younger guys who, again, and we saw last week with Nathan Paps, perfect example. He comes in, scores a touchdown in Tyler's absence. But, next man up, and you know, what does that look like on a game against a neighborhood foe like Dixie Heights? You know, I think these guys are going to be able to come in and do great things again. But yeah, that is a huge loss.
And you said it earlier, Coach. I mean, the big loss for Fryman on offense, true, but especially on defense,
Yes.
man. He played
Yeah.
a mean safety back there. He did a great job coming up and supporting stopping the run. So, I mean, he did a great job
Yeah.
on defense, no doubt.
Yeah, again, in last year, Dixie against Beechwood, 391 rushing yards, 506 total yards. So this is a team that can get it done offensively.
Standing room only, crowd anticipated and is here. Dixie's in their all white tops and white pants. Beechwood's in their home red. White. It's a white out over there in the student body, all dressed in white. Back deep for the Tigers is Urban and Cusick standing at their own 5-yard line. Great crowd again on beautiful Friday night. It rained here a little earlier, but I think we're out of the woods, boys.
See this? White.
White.
Yeah,
You
I
gotta
got
go.
the email.
Coach
I
got
got
the
the
email.
email.
White out.
Guys, Patrick Burke in his third year, head coach for Dixie Heights. He's 9-16, 1-2 in 3 playoff games. You know, he's done some good things. Some things haven't quite worked out. We're going to see tonight. Sometimes Dixie can get a little exotic. We may see a no huddle offense. We may see some gadget plays. You know, that Dixie under Patrick Burke has been unpredictable, but that unpredictability more often than not has hurt them. So we'll see what Coach Burke does here tonight.
About ready for kickoff. Dixie is kicking off. Urban and Cusick standing at the 10-yard line. We are about ready to get underway. Kick is off. Luke Urban is going to field it at his own 3-yard line. Luke gets it up to the 5, 10, 15, cuts out to his left, has a little bit of room. Outside, kicks it again outside the 30, up to about the 29, 30-yard line. Nice return there for Luke to get us started.
Yeah, I expect this to be a big Luke Erdman game on special teams and in terms of receiving the ball. Tackle on the play there by Kai Henry, sophomore special teams player for Dixie. And here we go, Beechwood offense on the field.
Luke had a pick 6 last week. It was a big play to kind of open up that scoring in the fourth quarter. Beechwood's 42-20 victory. That was right, yeah.
Yes.
42-20 over Campbell County last week. Tigers come out. They huddled up. Hayden is in a shotgun, joined in the backfield by Flaherty. 2 receivers to his right, 1 to his left. Tight end Souter set. Hayden gets a snap. Hands it off to Flaherty. He's got some room up to the 30, 35, cuts back in bounds. Picks up about 6 yards on first down. Oh, we'll take that. 7, actually, give him.
Yeah, tackle on the play there. He by sophomore linebacker T.J. Gray. He runs chase out of bounds. And again, Coach Volker's made no mystery. He's trying to get this running game established and build the passing game off of the rushing attack, and it's worked really well the last couple of weeks.
2nd down and 4. Ball spotted on the Beechwood 37. Clay Hayden once again in shotgun. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to his left. Flaherty joins him in the backfield. He gets a snap, hands it Flaherty again, almost same play. Chase takes it up at about the 41-yard line. Going to have enough for a first down. Picks up about 4 yards on the play.
Yeah, tackle on the play there by Braden Brisgott, who had an interception last year against Beechwood. And again, right here, you can see Jay Volker, really attacking that the right side of the Dixie defense, left side of our offense.
Pounding the rock.
Yeah.
1st down and 10. Tigers on their own 41. Same formation. Hayden in the shotgun. 2 receivers to his right, 1 to his left. Clay gets a snap. Again, hands it to Flaherty up the middle this time, and he's got some room at the 50, 45.
There, baby.
Shakes a guy off, gets down to the Dixie 41-yard line by the 18-yard pickup.
Yeah, and if it's going to keep working, if you're going to keep picking up 6 to 8 yards a chunk, why not keep doing it? Right there, Chase Flaherty, again, showing that great balance in the explosion once he gets into the second level. Yeah, a lot of running backs after that first hit he took might have gone down, but he was able to maintain his balance and pick up a few extra yards.
Nice setting up that fake.
Yeah.
And then Clay going back for that pass.
Yeah. Hayden in the shotgun again, 1st down and 10. Dixie on the, Beechwood on the Dixie 41-yard line. Clay gets a snap, looks to his right, throws a flare out to Flaherty, catches about the 45, going to get about 1 yard down about the 40. Dixie had some good coverage on that. Call it 2nd down and 9.
Yeah, and again, Chase Flaherty, not just a running back, he's a great receiver out of the backfield. Oh, it looks like he might be dinged up. He's laying on his back around the 41-yard line, and that doesn't look like cramps, so hopefully that's nothing big. Chase Flaherty coming into tonight, 40 carries, 242 yards for you math wizards out there. That's 6 yards a pop.
Man.
4 touchdowns on the ground. Through the air, he's got one catch for 17 yards. That was a touchdown. Just a great start to his senior year. We're going to keep our fingers crossed. This is, anytime you see a player like Chase Flaherty down, that's a scary proposition.
Yeah, he caught the ball flanking out to his right. He got hit pretty hard. 2 or 3 Colonels hit him right at about the 40-yard line. Twisted him up, hope he's all right. Now the Tigers do come in here 2-0 on the season. Have a game against Simon Kenton on the road next week. Good news is Chase is getting up. Yeah.
Pretty bad limp, though.
Yeah, it sure
you know what I mean?
is.
All right, and again, talking about, rotations and how injuries affect. Now this I believe would put Luke Erdman, Brody Ayler, as your main ball carrier options. And I do think Brody Ayler would be the main tailback. And I don't think, that's definitely not, he's a very good tailback. But again, anytime you lose Chase Flaherty, that's rough. And
well, the good news is he's able to get off under his own power. Looks better coming off the field now. Good to see, man. All right, Tigers come out 2nd and 9. Ball on the Dixie 40. Brody Ayler is in the backfield. Clay in the shotgun, 2 receivers to his right, 1 to his left. Receiver in motion, and as Urban, he's going to get the pitch, and Luke cuts it back up to about the 36, takes it down about the 36-yard line. A pickup of 3, going to bring up about a 3rd down and 5.
A tackle on the play there by Tyler Moorhead for the Colonels. And boy, did he take a lick from Luke Erdman, who cut inside and just delivered a blow there to pick up an extra yard or 2.
Big 3rd down early here for the Tigers. 3rd and 6, call it. Ball spotted on the Dixie 36. Beechwood's opening possession, 10:37 to go. Clock running, first quarter, no score. Hayden in the shotgun. Gets a snap, looks to his left, looks deep to his left, and throws it deep. He's got Urban open in the end zone. Touchdown!
Oh, my goodness.
Did he get 2 feet
He
in?
caught
1 foot? 1 foot. The ref is saying incomplete.
Oh.
He's way back at the 30-yard line, but he said he saw it. In high school, only need 1 foot in. Says he didn't get any in.
I thought he was in from up here. Wow, that would great body torque for Luke Erdman to even bring that ball in. Sure
was.
Wow.
Heck of a throw, too, right on a dime there. And Luke spun around. Looked like he had it and just got 1 foot in, but refs say no. So it's going to bring up a 4th down and 6 now. Ball spotted on the Dixie 36. Beechwood's going for it. Clay gets a call from Greg Herget on the sidelines. Brings the play in. Big 4th down early here. Like to see the Tigers get this. Ayler is in the backfield after the injury to Flaherty. 3 receivers, 2 Clay's right, 1 to his left. Clay gets a snap, looks to his left. He has some pressure now. Runs into his own blocker and throws it to a wide open James Cusick in the end zone. Touchdown. Clay Hayden made that happen, extending the play.
I mean, he was off balance and threw that 45 yards,
That was a great throw, Coach. You're right.
Well, great pressure there by Dixie's defensive line, but even better, blocking by our linemen to stay with them. It looked like Carson Heeman actually was going to be able to get to Clay, but Clay was able to, pick up a block and find a little bit of a seam and regain his balance and sling that down the field. Man,
nice throw.
What a throw.
Sure was, and Clay did a nice job extending that play, keeping it alive. Colton Layer out for the extra point. Snap is down, kick is up, and it is good. With 10:26 to go, first quarter, Beechwood takes the opening drive down, scores a 37-yard touchdown pass from Clay Hayden to James Cusick. Thanks for tuning in. 7-zip Beechwood. Right back after this.
Go Tigers.
Yes, sir.
Weapon, yes.
And he's only a junior, correct? Or is he a
No,
senior? He's a senior.
senior.
Man.
79th career touchdown pass for Clay Hayden.
Wow.
I mean, just what a play. You know, he just is such a fantastic high school quarterback. Man. All right, Beechwood defense out. Looks like Cole Howard, Austin Stevenson, Jordy Wagner, and and Maddox Kelly on the defensive line. Brody Ayler, Brody Waddell, and Austin Flesh at linebacker. So it looks like Jack Meyer might not be playing again tonight.
He's dressed. I saw him.
Okay.
But,
Yeah, we'll keep an eye on that.
Dixie comes out 1st and 10 on their own 20. Quarterback in the shotgun. He gets a snap, looks over to the right, throws it to Greg. It falls incomplete. First attempt, but to get Greg the ball, falls incomplete on first down.
Yeah, and that is quarterback Mason Fields, who will be rotating with Armani Gregg. Fields, more of your prototypical quarterback, a pocket type, big, strong body. He can sling the ball down the field. Really talented young man. Coach Burke and this Dixie community, behind this plan, even though Armani Gregg has done such a great job for years at quarterback, they're trying to see what they can get done with this, kind of rotation between these two guys. The question is Mason Fields, who again has so much potential. He's a college prospect. What can he get done on a stage like this against a team like this? He doesn't have a lot of experience, but I know this community is really behind him being at quarterback this year.
I think Dixie called a timeout. Can't figure out how complacent it did. Dixie's going to come out no huddle. Fields is in the shotgun again. He's joined in the backfield by Greg. 2 receivers out to his left. It's going to be 2nd down and 10. They're coming right out after the timeout. Fields again in the shotgun. The junior quarterback. Joined in the backfield by Armani Gregg. Fields gets the snap, hands it to Greg up the middle, and he has a hole there, and he gets some nice room, a nice jump cut from Greg. He's going to pick up about 7 yards, 8 yards all the way out to about the 28.
Yeah, nice blocking up front there to get Armani Gregg a little extra running room. So far this year on the ground, Armani Gregg 342 yards rushing, 4 rushing touchdowns.
Dixie's going to hurry up here. Shotgun formation, hand to Greg again. He's going to get the first down just barely up over the 30 to the 31.
Coach Herget told me this week that he runs like he's mad, and he was absolutely right.
He does. He's a heck of a back, no doubt about it. Seen him a couple years now. They're still going in hurry up. Fields in the shotguns. Hands it to Greg again. This time,
Good
nothing
job.
cooking there. Might be a loss of 1. It is. It's going to be a loss of 1 all the way back to the 30.
Nice job by our defensive front, led by Austin Stevenson and Jordy Wagner. And again, one of the things we've seen over the years, this Dixie offense can be very predictable. Sometimes they do the same things over and over again. They don't have the kind of layers that Beechwood's offense does.
Fields in a shotgun again, joined by Greg. Same formation. Dixie has not changed that yet. Fake, handoff to Greg. Now throws it deep down the field, and he has a man open, but overthrown down at about the 32-yard line. Incomplete. It'll bring up a 3rd down and 11.
Yeah, Mason Fields on the year, 19 of 28 passing, 1 pick, 279 yards, and 4 touchdowns. Again, this is a young man that has gone all over, the Midwest on recruiting trips. He's got the body, he's got the arm, but he needs the playing time.
Dixie standing in a hurry up here, no huddle. Fields in the shotgun, joined in the backfield by Greg. Now he looks over to the sidelines for the play.
Okay, it looks like Jack Meyer is in now. He's a nose tackle right now.
Good to see that.
Yeah.
Fields in the shotgun, joined by Armani Gregg in the backfield. Fields gets a snap, fake to Gregg, gets some pressure to his right. He shifts it, throws it over the middle again, incomplete, overthrown.
And that one, like the one previous, not close, right? So, and a great pressure up front. And again, the guy we talked about a lot these first 2 weeks, Chase McDaniel, off the edge.
Yeah.
He got into the backfield, bull rush the offensive tackle, and caused that early throw. So again, not a great drive right there for Mason Fields. So that's a good start for the Beechwood defense.
4th and 11. Dixie's going to be punting from their own 30.
And they're
Luke
going
Urban standing at his 30.
And listen, this Beechwood defensive front is doing a great job right now in the trenches, and that's a big key to winning this game, is controlling the trenches and causing Fields, getting back to Fields, because if you give Fields time, he'll pick you apart.
Stopping the run, always key as well. Snap is back. Dixie gets a punt away, a line drive kick. It's going to bounce at about the 40. Luke's going to chase it, see if he picks it up. He does not. Smart move. It's going to be a heck of a punt. Ends up all the way down at the Beechwood 16. Beechwood comes out for their second possession, leading 7-0. 8:47 to go first quarter. Thanks for tuning in.
And like I said, this is the 13th game between these two schools since the 2006 season. Beechwood leads that series 8-5, including 3 of the last 4 dating back to October 4th, 2019.
Last year's game, that was overtime,
Oh,
too,
man,
wasn't it?
what a game. That was and one of the hardest hitting games we've ever seen.
No doubt.
I mean, Clay Hayden took some absolute hits in that game. Our Beechwood defenders were delivering hits. That was a great game to watch.
1st and 10, Tigers on their own 16. Clay Hayden in the shotgun, 2 receivers to his left, 1 to his right. Is Chase back there? He is. Good to see. Flaherty's back there. He gets a handoff. Has some room there, kicks it outside. Going to get a couple yards out to about the 20. Give him about 3 on that. 2nd and 7, call it. Good to see Chase back out on the field, though. Man.
Yeah. After losing Tyler Fryman last week, you can't afford another injury to one of our main cogs. So, yeah, really relieved to see him back out there.
They're going to give him 3 yards on that. 2nd down to 7. Clay Hayden, Beechwood quarterback, threw a 36-yard touchdown pass to his friend James Cusick, who was wide open. Clay did a fantastic job avoiding the rush.
Yeah,
he's in the
one of his better plays for
he's
sure.
in the shotgun again, joined by Flaherty in the backfield. Fakes to Flaherty.
There it
takes
is.
it over the
There it
middle,
is.
wide open.
Go,
to
Bo.
Look at
the
this.
Bo at the 45-50. Bo makes a great catch and run at that tight end position. Bo Souter all the way out to the 50-yard line.
30-yard pickup there. A great route run by Bo Souter. And again, this is a young man this Beechwood coaching staff loves. So you're starting to see him run more pass routes.
Yeah.
Good luck to the rest of our district and our next 2 opponents if Clay Hayden and Bo Souter develop some chemistry.
I think Clay did a great job there with that play action.
Yes, he did. Good call, Coach. No doubt about it. Souter, only a sophomore. Clay Hayden under
Big
center
time
this
player,
time.
guys.
I formation, 2 receivers to his left. He gets a snap, hands it back to Flaherty, who kicks it out to the left. Nice piece of running by
power.
Chase.
Yep.
Oh, that's going to be a first down all the way to the Dixie 41.
Yeah, and that's just power right there. And, not that we didn't see that as part of Chase's game in the last few years, but, boy, has it just exploded this year. He's just so strong. He's got so much balance, and his legs are so strong. And, I mean, he carried the defensive back there for about 3 or 4 yards.
No doubt, man. Tough running there by Chase. 7-11 to go first quarter.
Get up 14, and Dixie starts thinking about we
Absolutely.
got to get away from that game plan.
Yeah.
Of the hurry up, no doubt. Clay Hayden in the shotgun now. 2 join him in the backfield, 2 receivers to his right. Clay gets a snap. Hands it off to Flaherty up the middle. Going to be a little tough sledding this time, although he spins out of it, and they're going to give him a yard on the carry out to about the 40. Chase is running hard tonight. Good to see.
Yeah, tackle on the play there by Dominic Storr low, and no one gets high. So good pressure there by the Dixie front 7. We'll see what Greg Hergate has in store for them on this play.
Pabst and Erdman check in for Beechwood.
Man, that's some serious athleticism
No
right
doubt,
there.
Man, the team is loaded, aren't we?
Yeah, Aerosmith, Pabst, and Erdman on the right side. Good luck, Dixie.
Empty backfield. Clay is in the shotgun, gets a snap, looks to his right, rolls to his right, now has a little pressure and throws across his body deep downfield. Erdman came in front and really did a good job playing defense on that and almost caught it.
Yeah, Nishon Goldsby, the starting free safety for Dixie. That ball was headed right for his number 5 on his jersey, and like you said, Mark, Luke just did a great job of batting that away.
Going to be 3rd down and 9. Ball still at the Dixie 40. Clay Hayden is coming over to get the call from Greg Hergate.
Dixie running a 4-3 defense, and again, you can see it's a physical 4-3. Our offensive line doing a great job so far.
Yes, they are. Clay in the shotgun again. Empty backfield. 3 receivers to his right, 2 to his left. Clay gets a snap, looks to his right. Now quarterback draw up the middle, and he's got some good block and he's got some room. He's going to be real close. That's that state championship game, play Murph on 3rd and 10.
Yeah.
Clay gets the first down. Maybe they're going to call it 4th down and maybe a half yard. Let's see. See where they spot it. They're saying 4th.
4th and short.
Yeah.
Very, very short.
Under a yard here to go. See what they do. We're going for it.
Yeah, nice job up front by Chance Ball with a nice seal block, at the line of scrimmage, and then Chase Flaherty coming down from slot receiver position to deliver the key block. Let's see what we can do here.
4th down and call it a half yard. 5:30 to go first quarter. 7-zip Tigers lead. Clay in the shotgun, 2 receivers join him in the backfield, and he gets it, and Flaherty's going to get the
look at
first
that.
down and
Yeah,
more.
easy.
Great job by the O-line.
Yeah, right behind Chance Ball and Carson Eshelman on the right side. Just a terrific job again up front by our offensive line.
I'll tell you, the coaches should have put a black pullover on Tyler Fryman because he's down there. He's coaching it up, man.
I
He's
love
really, it's awesome.
He's a good kid, man. Heck of a baseball player, too, no doubt. Clay Hayden in the shotgun. 2 receivers to his right, joined in the backfield by 2. Souter, a tight end on the left. Already caught a ball for about 20 yards. Clay gets the snap. Hands it off to Flaherty going to his
Good
touchdown.
cut.
Touchdown.
Chase.
Cut the middle. He might go.
Get to
He's
the house.
gone. There we
He's
go.
in.
He's
Touchdown,
unbelievable.
Flaherty.
What a
great
cut.
30-yard, 29-yard run by Chase Flaherty. Man.
Guys, he's having an incredible start to his
kidding.
senior
Yes, he
season.
is.
Kidding.
I
Great to
mean,
see that.
and again, like every part of his game, which was already, one of the top running backs in Northern Kentucky, has gone up a notch or two. Just
Yes,
a
it has.
terrific run, great blocking again. And again, I keep saying it, the interior of our offensive line, man, Chance Ball, Carson Eshelman, Brody Waddell.
Yeah.
I mean, just great blocking in the middle to allow Chase to find the hole.
Colson Lair out for the extra point, and man chases up off the field from B. I thought he was hurt, man, that first possession. Ugh, heart sank, but he was out there. Colson Lair's kick is up, and it is good. With 4:43 to go, first quarter, Beechwood 14, Dixie nothing. Thanks for tuning in. Right back after this.
Go Tigers.
Yes, sir. Beechwood 14, Dixie Heights nothing. 4:43 to go, first quarter. Chase Flaherty, 29-yard tutty.
I mean, and then just it looked like Barry Sanders doing it, man.
Kickoff again by Colson Lair, and man, he's getting into these
No
kickoffs,
bueno.
going into the end zone. Touchback, Dixie.
Yeah, and again, I think once the book is closed on this season, regardless of what happens, one of the great stories of the last several years it has been Chase Flaherty's career. I mean, just
Sophomore
so
year,
many
state championship game.
just
Man.
so many wonderful moments,
No
and he's gotten better every year.
Dixie comes out again, hurrying it up.
It's a big drive for Dixie.
It sure is. Fields in a shotgun, joined in the backfield by Armani Gregg. He hands it off on a jet sweep out to 26, who cuts a corner, but a nice job from the Tigers there. Picked up about 5 or 6 yards up there. Thought he might get more. That was 26. Luke Tucker on the carry.
Actually, it was David Anderson.
David Anderson,
Yeah,
my
David
bad.
Anderson, who rushed for 228 yards on 25 carries last year against the Tigers, scored 3 touchdowns. He is a load to bring down.
See,
Great
Coach,
job.
25, 26. Math
Yeah,
problem. It
I
always
know.
is. Dixie gets a quick. Oh, they're going quick here, folks. Sorry about that. Greg on
Third
the
and
carry,
one.
going to pick up a couple. Yeah, 3rd and 1. Call it ball on the 29-yard line. No huddle here for Dixie yet. Ball is spotted. Call it on the 28. 3rd and 2. Again, Fields in a shotgun, joined in the backfield by Armani Gregg. Fields gets it, hands it to Gregg up the middle, and nothing.
Nothing there,
man.
Austin
Yes.
Stevenson.
Ooh, Stevenson,
Austin
big hit.
Stevenson, Waddell, and it looks like Cole Howard all right at the line of scrimmage waiting to drag him down for no gain.
Mercy, man. Good hit up front. Dixie looks like they are in punt formation.
I mean,
We were talking about Chase before, and his sophomore year, he got the opportunity when Mitchell went
Yep.
down, and they threw Chase to the wolves and said, "Here you go, it's yours."
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he
Yeah.
responded.
He did in that state championship game. He had a huge game, over 100 yards. Dixie on the punt. Kick deep. Erdman might be able to field this one. He calls a fair catch and does a nice job catching it at the 35. 1st and 10 Tigers. Good start here for Beechwood boys.
I mean, and Dixie again. This is a big drive for Dixie as
Yeah.
well. They're going to have to stop Beechwood if they want to have any chance to avoiding this game getting real ugly real early.
There's a flag down on the play. Don't know what happened. Luke Thayer caught the ball at the 35. See what the refs call here. The first flag of the game.
Last week Dixie knocked off Cincinnati Hughes, the Big Red, 66-19, and again the difference in scheduling philosophies. Beechwood is playing a really good Pulaski County, and last week with a huge win over Campbell County. That's a stark difference between playing Cincinnati Hughes. So you hats off to Jay Volker, Noel Rash in the past. You play these great schools early. It really gets you prepared for big games. Right now, Dixie just doesn't look prepared.
It was a 15-yard penalty against Beechwood, unsportsmanlike conduct. So it's back. It's still 1st and 10 from the Beechwood 20. Clay Hayden under center. I formation behind him, hands it off to Flaherty again, goes to his left, going to pick up nice run and gets about 5 yards on the play. Seemed like he was stopped, but picked up some yardage.
Yeah, tackle on a play there by sophomore linebacker Brad Roden for Dixie. They're going to have to find a way to stop this running game, and the danger is now that they've and this is what Jay Volker's thought process is. You establish a run game and you can throw all over teams, and that's what's happening right now. They're going to have to stop the pass.
Chase Flaherty probably getting near 100 yards already, at least 80 now. Clay Hayden in the shotgun. Timeout Beechwood. We'll stay right here with you. Give you a reset here. It's 2:43 to go first quarter. Beechwood leading Dixie 14-0. Tigers coming here 2-0. Next week off to Simon Kenton and off to Covington Catholic, and then start our district play.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if you guys saw this last week, but Owensboro Catholic, currently ranked number 1 in 2A in this week's Kentucky High School Football Media Poll. They knocked off Davis County, 6A Davis County, 58-8.
Ooh.
They racked up 364 yards of offense, and our guy
Brady
Atwell. How about these numbers last week? 15 of 20 passing, 235 yards, 4 touchdowns. In 2 games, he's got 8 touchdown passes, 442 yards through the air. He also has, through 2 games, 3 rushing touchdowns. He is just absolutely shredding. And tonight they take on a very good 5A Greenwood team. So we're going to know a lot more about Owensboro Catholic tonight, but we already know where they good.
Tigers come out after the timeout. Call it 2nd down and 5, ball on the Beechwood 25. Clay Hayden in the shotgun. He gets it, hands it off to Chase Flaherty going to his right, and he's going to be met in the backfield, but still going to get a couple of yards. Nice job there by Chase to get 2 out to about the 27.
Yeah, Dominic Storer again on the tackle for Dixie. Storer's a nice player, one of the defensive leaders for this team, for Dixie. Looks like Nathan Pabst and Luke Erdman checking in.
Clock is running, 2:19 to go first quarter. Beechwood up 14-0. Thanks for tuning in. Great crowd again on hand, standing room only.
Could have another play action here. Look for Bo Souter maybe in the middle.
I like that, Coach. Hayden comes out in the shotgun. 3 receivers to his left, 1 to his right. That's Cusick. Clay gets a snap, looks to his left, still looks to his left, throws out to a wide open Flesh at the 35, going to get out to about the 40. Nice catch out there by Austin.
Yeah, Austin Flesh with another reception. I believe he had 3 receptions last week. Really is emerged as a weapon, for Clay Hayden in this Beechwood offense. Through this season so far, 3 catches, 26 yards. Again, big, tall, strong body, and Beechwood with just so many different types of receivers aside from just the sheer number.
That was a dart.
Yeah,
It was, no doubt.
great protection on the left side of the line
Sure
too.
was. Big 3rd down conversion. Clay in the shotgun again, hands it Flaherty up the middle, and he does a nice job scooting over to his left to get a couple yards, maybe even about 4 all the way out to about the 43.
And nice job there. I'm not sure if you saw. He just took his left hand, swiped and moved the Beechwood offensive lineman into a block and picked up a couple yards off of it. I mean, he's just got such great vision too, guys. And Coach, I know you see it all the time on the baseball diamond with him. He's just such a cerebral player as well as having the strength that he's got.
Very quiet kid, but man,
Yeah.
when it's showtime.
That's awesome. Hayden in the shotgun, fakes the handoff, gets some pressure now, come up behind him, and Dixie's going to get him. Not quite a sack. Yeah, it'll be a sack, a loss of 1 out to about the 42. Clay looked to his right, didn't see anyone open, and the pressure got to him that time.
Yeah, Owen Gabbard, junior linebacker, and Dominic Storer again, with the tackle there. Storer having a nice first quarter. The rest of his teammates are going to need to pick it up, though.
Aerosmith and Paps check in for the Tigers on this 3rd down and call it 8. Ball is spotted on the Beechwood 42. 14-0 Tigers leading, and that might be the last play of the first quarter. Yep, it's going to be. We'll stay here for a few seconds and just give you an update. 14-zip Tigers.
Yeah.
End of the first quarter.
Let's talk about some of the other actions. So Owensboro Catholic currently ranked number 1 and 2A. Beechwood's number 2. Mayfield,
is that the RPI or coach's poll?
It's the Kentucky media poll.
How soon is the RPI out?
RPI, I believe 2 weeks.
Okay.
So, but I'm not sure. I haven't seen a date release on that yet. But Mayfield currently ranked number 3. They had a rough first week, losing to Graves County 35-28. But last week, they knocked off Hopkinsville on the road 51-28, 344 yards rushing, 292 by sophomore running back Josiah England, 18 carries, 292 yards rushing, and 4 touchdowns. Tonight they'll take on Jack James and Paducah Tillman, one of the top-ranked teams in 4A football. So
Juju's graduated, though, right?
Juju's graduated, and Josiah England is the name. He's the next Kylan Galbraith, the next Juju Starks.
They always have some great backs.
Yeah, so that was a much-needed win for Mayfield tonight. Again, root for Paducah Tillman.
No doubt. Started of the second quarter. 3rd down and 8. Ball on the Beechwood 42. Clay Hayden in a shotgun. 2 receivers either side. Fakes a handoff to Flaherty. Gets some pressure and gets out of it. A nice run again by Clay to see the pressure. Saw the hole, and that was an unplanned run. Picked up about 13 yards.
Well, and talking about adding new tricks to your arsenal, and we've seen so many times, much more this year to start the season. Clay using his legs to pick up first downs and to turn broken plays into something. He does it again there. Nice job by Clay Hayden on the ground.
Going to be a first down for the Tigers down to the Dixie 48. Second quarter just getting underway. 14-0 Beechwood. On a touchdown run by Chase Flaherty and a touchdown throw by Clay Hayden. Hayden again in the shotgun. I formation shifted to his left. 2 receivers to his left. He gets a snap. Hands it again to Flaherty. The quarterback and Flaherty hit each other. Going to maybe get 1 yard out to down to about the 47.
Yeah, you can run all the gadget offenses you can want. You can try the no huddle nonsense, but if you can't win in the trenches, you're not going to win. You're not going to win no matter what you do, no matter what newfangled trick you bring to the table. It's just right now they're just getting pushed back right there. Miscommunication and Clay and Chase bumped into each other, and they still picked up at a little bit of yardage.
2nd down and 9. Clay Hayden again in the shotgun. 2 receivers are Aerosmith and Cusick to his left. He's joined in the backfield by Flaherty.
And Dixie now in a 5-man front. You're going to get shredded.
Fake handoff there to Flaherty, and he had Ayler open there and just missed him off his fingertips.
So
had him open about the 40.
So that's the beauty of this offense that Greg Herget has created, is that when you have such a powerful running game that's hitting on all cylinders, some teams like Dixie's doing right now, they're going to bring they're going to go from a 4-man front to a 5-man front, and that then opens them up to getting picked apart, over the top, and I think we're going to see that here. But they've got to stop the run.
Yeah.
Chase, as you said, Mark Chase is already, in the 85 to 95 range, at just an estimate. Now they have to kind of gamble and hope that their defensive backfield can hold it together.
3rd down and 9, Tigers. Ball spotted on the 47 at Dixie. 3 receivers to Clay's left, 1 to his right. Clay gets a snap, looks deep down the middle, throws deep down the middle. Luke Erman, he got hit with a little bit. Flags are staying in the pockets. No call made.
I mean, right in front of the official, too. That I'm shocked the flag wasn't thrown there. But, I don't know. Tough. I mean, that looked like that was going to be a touchdown.
Thought he had Erman over. Erman did a great job trying to get through the Dixie defender, but couldn't.
Jay Volker right now just looking at the official, showing a tug motion, because obviously there was a grab there by the safety, but missed by the official. It happens.
James Cusick is out to punt. He's standing at his own 40. Dixie receiver standing down at his 5. 10:33 to go, first half. 14-zip Tigers. Cusick gets a snap. Nice kick. High and angle to the right. Dixie defender is not going to field it. It bounces into the end zone. Touchback.
Finishing up a wrap-up of 2A football top 5, LCA now 0-2. The week 1 loss to Boyle County, who anybody's going to do that, but they also lost to Franklin County 4A number 4 last week, 39-33. They are taking on Pikeville tonight, and both teams 0-2.
That's brutal early schedule.
Yeah,
It
brutal.
is.
I mean, Franklin County, Eddie James and the boys from Franklin County, that's one of the best programs in the state.
Dixie's going to take over 1st and 10 from their own 20. Their 4th possession of the game. They have pretty much run about the same play. Quarterback's in shotgun, either hands to Greg or fakes it. This time he hands it to Greg. Greg going around the left-hand side, going to pick up about 4 or 5 yards, call it 6, out to about the 25. Give him 5.
Yeah, Maddox Kelly on the tackle from behind. Nathan Paps, Caleb Aerosmith helping from their defensive backfield positions.
Dixie is going hurry up again. Same formation. Greg gets a handoff right up the middle, spins out of some tacklers. Nice job spinning out. Going to get short of a first down, though, out to about the 29.
Yeah, and that's what you get with Armani Gregg. I mean, it looked like he was clogged up in the middle, but he just spins around. He gets off the edge. James Cusick with a nice tackle low on Armani Gregg.
Good looking back there for Dixie, but they're going to have to get him going for sure. It's been tough sledding early going. This is a big 3rd down for them. Shotgun formation. Hand to Gray going out to the right.
Oh, nice
Gets hit
play
by
back
Waddell,
there.
short of a first down. Brody Waddell.
Yeah, I mean, that's again, we've talked a lot about Brody Waddell and what a strong defensive player he is. And right there, he said no bueno to Greg. It
that was
looked like
great
he had
play.
the edge,
Yeah,
and it
yeah.
looked like that could have been a chunk gainer right there. But Waddell, who we know he's tougher than nails, just like his brother and his dad. But, boy, did he just show some explosiveness off the edge. And again, huge play, because that was a chunker if he gets around
there.
there.
Was, no doubt about it. 9:53 to go first half. Dixie punting again. Luke Urban standing about at his own 40. Should get some pretty good field position here. Snap is back. Punt is away, and it's short.
Shank.
And it is going to go out of bounds at
that's a
about
shank
the
right
40 of Dixie.
There's a
So
flag
great
down.
field position.
Flag on the side.
Oh, yeah. See what they call here. The ball they're going to spot it right at the Dixie 40, so about a 15 net yard punt. See what the penalty is. Thanks, everyone, again for tuning in. Beechwood leading 14-0, his 3rd game of the 2024 season. It's a false start, it looks like, on Dixie. Don't know. They still haven't spotted the ball down yet, folks. Sorry to figure out here what's going on. But the Tigers are going to get the ball back, leading 14-0.
I think it looked like it went out about the 40 to me.
Yeah.
But what do I know?
I don't know much either, Coach.
This is do or die for Dixie here. I mean, they go down 3 touchdowns. This is going to be almost impossible
35.
for them to come back from this.
Yeah, it was a 5-yard penalty against Dixie, so it takes it down to the Dixie 35. Even better news for us. So we're going to get the ball in Dixie field position, leading 14-0. Plenty of time, 9:43 to go, first half. Clay Hayden again in the shotgun, 2 receivers to his right. Cusick and Urban. Fletch to his left, joined in the backfield by Chase Flaherty. Clay looks over and gets a call. Gets a snap. Hands of Flaherty going to his left, and he's got some room. And that play has worked the whole game. A good 6 or 7 yards every time on that play.
Quick update from Northern Kentucky action tonight. Covenant Catholic walloping Simon Kenton right now, 28-3. Simon Kenton's Brady Lee has thrown 3 interceptions, and Cuff Cath just running all over the Pioneers.
Call it 2nd down and 4. Ball is going to be spotted on the Dixie 29 after the nice 6-yard run by Chase Flaherty. He's having himself a game already. After he got hurt on the first possession, had us scared up here in the booth, let me tell you. Hayden in the shotgun, 3 receivers to his right. Hands it again to Flaherty up the middle. Nice hard run and going to be real close to a first down, maybe a little short.
You think you guys are worried?
Yeah, I saw
Jeez.
Coach. He went. He not only was his shirt white, but his hue went white as well. Looked like Casper up here for a
I
second.
was thinking about jumping out this window, to be honest with you.
His starting ace pitcher. Heck of a player. 9:10 to go first half. Beechwood's going to have a 3rd down and 1. Ball spotted on the Dixie 26. James Cusick checking out. It looks like the big boys are lining up front here for Beechwood. Big O line in.
Good luck with this, Dixie.
Yes, I formation as well. Ayler and Flaherty in the backfield. Clay under center. Clay gets a snap, hands it to Flaherty, going to his left and first down and more.
Yeah,
that play has worked every time.
You know, when you can line up like that and just say, here it is,
Yeah.
stop it, and you're still getting 3 or 4 yards, you're going to be pretty successful.
They're going to spot that inside the Dixie 25 down about the 23, 1st and 10 Tigers. 8 minutes, 39 seconds left to go in the first half. Standing room only crowd again. Campbell County last week was packed in here as well. Had some great crowds early in the season.
Also, for Highlands Campbell County playing tonight, Highlands leading 21-0 over the Camels at half.
Tigers come out 1st and 10. 3 receivers out to Clay Hayden's right. Shotgun formation. Flaherty joins him in the backfield. Clay gets a snap. Passing, looks to his right. Throws over the middle. Wide open. Touchdown. Luke Erdman for 6.
Wow. I mean, you don't get any more wide open. I mean, Bo Souter was wide open on the left side of the field. Erdman wide open on a seam route. I mean, that is, man.
Unbelievable.
Great throw by Clay Hayden.
Sure was. Tigers up 20-0, pending the extra point.
How many yards was that, Tally?
I think it was 26, sir, according to my UC math. I have to get my songs here. I fell. The iPod dropped. Holy cow, man. We're struggling
Fort
tonight.
Mitchell, panic ensues all over
Snap
Fort
is
Mitchell.
down. It's not a great snap picked up by the Paps. The holder can't get in. It was unfortunate how the snap skipped to him, and Paps did an outstanding job trying to get it. But extra point is no good. 8:09 to go. First quarter. Beechwood 20. Dixie nothing. Thanks for tuning in. Right back after this.
Go Tigers. Rolling tonight.
I got some kiss, Coach.
Yes, sir.
To a wide open Luke Erdman. Colson Lair out for the kickoff. Again, beautiful deep kick, going to carry into the end zone, deep into the end zone. Once again, touchback.
Got a couple of scores for you guys while we're getting ready here.
Yes, sir.
Second quarter, Newcalf 55, Scott 7.
Oh,
Man, Scott is
Wow.
just struggling, but Newport Central
NCC
Catholic
is
is
good.
really good this year. Coach, I think they could surprise in single A this year.
Absolutely. And the other one, the big one out, Union.
Yeah, big game.
Cooper 7, Ryle nothing.
oh.
So much talent on that Cooper squad.
Dixie comes out 1st and 10, ball on their own 20 again. Quarterback in the shotgun formation, joined in the backfield by Armani Gray. Gets the ball, fakes it to Greg. Looking to throw, has some time over the middle. Nobody there.
Yeah,
Overthrown by about 20 yards.
Yeah, and again, pressure from the defensive front. Fields had to throw that a little bit early, and they can't get him in sync right now because of the pressure up front. And listen, to be honest with you, you're down 20-0. So for any quarterback against a Beechwood defense, it's hitting on all cylinders tonight, and on the road, this is a tough stage for Mason Fields.
2nd down and 10. Fields in the shotgun again. Back comes in a motion. He gets a jet sweep. Going to cut it back up, get a couple of yards, maybe 4 out to about the 24. Going to be 3rd and 6.
Flag.
Yeah, see what this penalty is. Holding on Dixie, maybe?
That was Hudson Morris on the jet sweep run there. But again, I have to say again, this offense by Dixie, it's predictable. I think Fields has thrown the ball 5 times now. He's thrown the ball, down the seams every single time. They're going to have to throw intermediate to mid-range passes, and we haven't seen that yet.
False start called on Dixie. It's going to be a 2nd down and 15 now. Ball spotted all the way back to the Dixie 15.
And also David Anderson, who had 226 yards and 3 touchdowns against Beechwood last year. He's only got 2 carries so far.
Yeah, good point. Fields in a shotgun again, joined by Greg. He gets it quickly out to Greg to his left. And Greg's got some room. He's at the 20-25, cuts back in. Nice tackle. Going to be short of the first down, still out to about the 25. He got about 10 on that.
Yeah, James Cusick moving to safety from his cornerback spot this week, and Nathan Papp starting at corner. Cusick is absolutely all over the field from his safety spot, making tackles. I mean, he looks like a headhunter out there. He is just absolutely dominating from that. He's looking like Ed Reed back there.
3rd down and 4, call it. Ball spotted on the Dixie 26, trailing 20-0. Colonels have not been able to get much going on first down.
That is an understatement.
Yeah, they've had 1 first down in the game, I believe. Fields again in the shotgun, looks quickly, throws out to his back on the right. That is to the 30, 35, 40.
Yeah, David Anderson.
About a 45 again. Anderson, nice play.
Yeah, all right, Coach Burke. Yeah, you finally got it to one of your best playmakers, and I think that's only the 3rd time he's touched the ball tonight.
Yeah. First down, Dixie, their 2nd first down of the game. Going to take it all the way out to their own 42, call it. Clock is running, 7 minutes to go, first half.
Bo Souter in at outside linebacker, playing on the wide side of the field right now.
Fields again in the shotgun, joined by Greg in the backfield. Fake to Greg again. Fields has it, looking over the middle, throws over the middle, high again. He's missed high on about 3 or 4 throws incomplete.
Yeah, that pass unfortunately sailed over the head of an intended receiver, Nashawn Goldsby.
Seems like Mason Fields, all his throws are real high tonight.
Yeah, and you can tell he's got a cannon.
Right.
But he's also he's panicking. He's throwing early, and that's part because of our defensive line.
Fields gets a snap, throws it over the middle. This one might be picked. Unfortunately, it hit off of the Dixie receiver at about the 47, popped up in the air, incomplete. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 10.
Hey, unfortunate there for Fields. That ball should have been completed. But again, he just threw an absolute missile to his receiver, and I think the receiver didn't expect it to hit him as soon as he turned around, bounced off his shoulder pads about 60 feet in the air.
Yeah.
That's just a tough play there.
3rd and 10, Dixie. 2 receivers to Fields' left. He gets it, fakes a handoff to the back, and that's going to be a false start again on Dixie. Their 3rd of the night. Cost them 5 more yards. 3rd and 15.
Yeah, just such a tough hole to play in, down 20-0 so early in the game, because they have to be able to throw the ball. Coach Burke knows that. Mason Fields knows that. This entire offense knows it. And right now they're just not doing anything through the air.
Ball all the way back to their 37. 3rd down and 15 here for Dixie. They got to get something going. Fields again in the shotgun. Anderson joins him in the backfield. Now he goes out to the left. Empty backfield, 3 receivers to Fields' left, 1 to his right. Getting a play from the sideline. Play clock down to about 5. Fields gets a snap. Getting some pressure up the middle. He spins out of it but has nowhere to go. He is going to be sacked back about 3 more yards inside the 35.
Was that Chase McDaniel again
off
the edge? Chase McDaniel off the edge.
He's a problem.
With the initial contact that threw Mason Fields off, and he had to try to find some room to reset himself, and that's when he was met by the entire Beechwood front 7. Another great defensive series for the Beechwood Tigers.
4th down and 18. Dixie will be punting. Luke Erdman standing out about his own 33-yard line. I'm going to predict he's going to catch this and run it back.
It's coming. It's absolutely coming. And once he gets 1 score, he wants another one. He turns into a different beast.
Snap is back, punt is off. It's a line drive. Luke's going to try to catch it. It bounces up. He fields it at the 25, slips down. A nice job by the tackle. Dixie, a defender, to stop him right at the 25. Nice play, though, from Luke just to catch the ball. It took a tough hop there.
That was Gavin Henson, sophomore, a future main cog in this Dixie offense. A great play right there to bring down Luke Erdman.
Thing is, though, they're down 20-0, and he wants to tell Luke about it.
That was a bad idea.
He makes
Listen,
the tackle.
And Luke, I can tell Luke Erdman's going to remember that one. That's gonna turn the animal into something a little extra the rest of this game.
1st and 10, Beechwood ball on their own 26. Clay Hayden once again leading the offense out. Been pretty much he's lined up with Chase in the backfield. Still does again on this possession. Clay gets the snap. Looks to his left, throws quickly out there. I believe that's Cusick or Flesh. Caught it to 32, spins out of a tackle.
Look at
this.
That's
There you go.
Cusick,
Look at
40,
this.
45, 50, 45, 40. Nice spin and run by
Wow.
James Cusick. Getting it done.
Yeah, 34-yard pickup there on first down. And again, there's the difference between the Beechwood offense and the Dixie offense. It's short, intermediate passing routes to skilled receivers who can make things happen. Just the body, the way that James Cusick can move his body, the torque that he's got. He just made a twist move on the corner for Dixie, left him in the dust, and took off down the sideline. We've seen that now 3 or 4 times this season. James Cusick is just, again, we see this every year. He's a technician at wide receiver.
Hayden and Cusick hook up again. First down, Beechwood at the Dixie 40. Clay in the shotgun formation, joined by Chase Flaherty in the backfield, 2 receivers to his right. Clay gets a snap. Hands off to Flaherty going to his left. And this play has worked again, and it still does 5-6 yards on first down.
Yeah, nice job by the left side of the offensive line. Maddox Kelly from his left tackle spot led the way on that blocking surge.
Clay's taking a couple steps to his left, handing it off to Flaherty, who's going in 5 or 6 yards every play. Call it second down and 5. Ball spotted at the Dixie 35.
And again, a big difference between the way these two offenses look. Beechwood tonight looks like a well-oiled machine. Dixie looks confused. They look panicked. And that unfortunately is what happened when you come into Beechwood and play a team like this on playing their best football.
Turns out to be a beautiful evening. It rained early here about 6 o'clock, but
definitely
it's
much
off.
cooler than it was earlier today.
Sure has. Hayden again in the shotgun. Ayler and Flaherty join him in the backfield. He gets a snap, hands to Flaherty coming through, and a nice
Chase,
big
go.
hole
It
down
might
to
go.
20,
Yeah, that's
15, 10.
Oh, no, brought
behind.
him down from behind.
Tackle down at about the 4-yard line. Great run, great job by the O-line up front blocking. Big hole for Chase Flaherty.
And again, Brody Waddell, Maddox Kelly, chance ball on the left side. Just great blocking, great effort at the second level. A huge hole was opened up, and Chase again, Coach. The speed we're seeing from him. Absolutely,
another gear.
like shot out of a cannon once he sees a wide open hole.
He's making great cuts.
Yeah,
he's just first 3 games.
Yeah. Again, we've seen it, but we haven't seen it at this level the last couple of years.
First and goal, Beechwood. Ball on the Dixie 5. Clay's going to be under center. Nobody wide, I formation. My bet is
why not?
Chase is going to get
here.
this. Under center. Chase Flaherty to the left. 4-3-2. Kicks out of a tackle down about the 1.
2. They'll spot it at the 2, it looks like.
There's no doubt he's over 100 yards now. Chase is having himself a ball game in his first half.
Yeah, and so is the left side of the offensive line. Again, Maddox Kelly and Brody Waddell, just kind of reminiscent of Luke Slusher back in the day when you would see these just massive wide open holes on the left side. Maddox Kelly just having himself a heck of a game. Brody Waddell as well.
They spotted it at the Dixie 2. It's going to be second down and goal. Beechwood has plenty of time. 4:21 clock stop. First half leading 20-zip. I formation again. Ayler is the fullback. Chase dots the I. Hayden under center. Clay gets the snap. Hands of Flaherty going around the right side this time. He's met at the line of scrimmage. Maybe we'll get one. The refs are saying he didn't get in. They're spotting it right short of the goal line. It'll be third and goal.
Yeah, not sure if there was some miscommunication there, but Brody Ayler just absolutely lit up the defensive end there on the side, and there was a huge hole on the right side. I don't doubt we're going to get it in on this very next play.
They're going to spot it inside the 1. Third down and goal. Same lineup here for Beechwood. All the big boys are in. And our size on the O-line has increased a lot this year. Really gotten bigger.
Coach Volker talked about average 220 last year and up around 245 this year. We could see what a difference it's made through 2.5 games.
I formation again. Clay under center, Ayler and Flaherty in the backfield. Clay gets it, quarterback sneak, but he fumbles it.
He got it back.
He got it back. Good. He's going to lose about 3 yards back at the 4. See what we do. Could we get a Colson Lair field goal attempt on 4th and 3 or go for it?
I'd go for it. Let's go for it.
They're going to spot it at the 3. He lost 2 yards on that play. I think it was going to be a quarterback sneak, but the ball fumbled out of his hands. Unfortunate.
And again, this Dixie defense knows that this one is slipping out of their hands quickly.
Might get a timeout here from the Beechwood staff because the play clock is down to 6 seconds. They're going to talk it over here. We have two of our timeouts left, and that's exactly what we get. Take a real quick break.
Let's do it.
3:03 to go first half. Beechwood 20, Dixie 0. Coming back to a 4th down and 3. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in. Right back after this.
Go Tigers.
To the timeout, they're going to go for it. 4th down and 3. Ball spotted
Why
on the
wouldn't
Dixie
you?
3. Heck yeah. I formation again, same lineup. Big boys in. Clay under center. Gets a snap. Fakes it. Rolls to his right under pressure. Throws in the back of the end zone. Got to have interference on that time. No. It seemed like the Beechwood Souter got interfered with in the end zone. No call. Dixie takes over on possession.
Yeah, disappointing, but now, we've got a chance for a defensive takeaway here, and you'd love to see a defensive touchdown right here.
Clay did a real nice job. He was getting pressure rolled out to his right. He got some extra time there. Pass fell incomplete.
Yeah, we had the left side of the offensive line overloaded, and, Dixie just responded to that formation nicely with a little bit of help from the officials for sure.
1st down, Dixie on their own 3. Clock is running under 3 minutes to go in the first half. Dixie pretty much in the same formation. Shotgun handoff to Greg, and he kicks out to the right. He's out to about the 5 or 6, still spinning.
One reason they probably didn't call that interference was the ball was thrown behind Aiden. You know what I mean, on the side of the defender.
That's a good point.
Man, Armani Gregg is just such a hard runner.
Yes, he is. He picked up 2 on that. Ball's at the 5, 2nd down and 8. Shotgun formation. Greg in the backfield. He gets it up the middle. Breaks a couple tackles out to about the 10, outside the 10, out to about the 15. It'll be a 1st down. Dixie?
Now, this is just me. I'm by no means an offensive coordinator, but if I am running this offense, I would maybe try to get Armani Gregg in at quarterback with David Anderson in at tailback.
Yeah.
But they've gotten themselves into too deep of a hole. So, again, this predictability of this Dixie offense for years has just killed them.
1st and 10, Dixie, ball spotted on their own 15. Fields again in the shotgun, joined in the backfield by Greg. Field gets it, fakes it to Greg, hands it to Greg, and he's going to get spun around. Hit is in the backfield, going to pick up a couple yards at about the 17. Nice job of getting out of that first tackle.
Yeah, Cole Howard from his defensive line spot, defensive end, did a great job. He grabbed the jersey of the runner and almost brought him down, but that slowed him up for the rest of the defense to bring him down.
They gave him 1 yard on that. Call it 2nd down and 9. Fields again in the shotgun, joined in the backfield by Greg. Doesn't hand it to Greg. He looks at pass. Now he's going to run over to his left. Still running on the outside. Going to get forced out of bounds by Brody Waddell. Nice hustle. Going to pick up a couple of yards there. Nice hustle by Brody Waddell.
Yeah, Mason Fields a really a mobile quarterback. You wouldn't you look at him and you think, oh, he's probably not very fast, but he actually is very athletic. And again, that's something you got to design some of that early in the game before you get down 20-0.
But they're calling it 3rd and 7. Give him 2 yards on the carry there. Nice play by Brody. Again, Fields in the shotgun. Joined in the backfield by Greg. Fakes it to Greg. Looks to his right. Throws out to his right. Complete. Caught by J.J. Krieger, who gets a first down out to about the 30-yard line. Nice hook route there by J.J. First down, Dixie.
Yeah, Krieger, a nice receiver for this team. And again, you got to give Fields a chance to complete some passes, intermediate routes like that.
To go and hurry up here on first down. Fields gets a snap, looks to his right, throwing again. No pressure, throws deep down the right sideline. Had a guy open, overthrown.
Look at that. I mean, he just barely flicked his wrist to throw the ball that far down the field. Unfortunately, just sailed it a little bit too far again.
He does have a nice arm.
Plenty of time to throw on that one.
Yeah, that one, like you said, Coach, and that one he did have plenty of time.
Second down and 10, Dixie. Clock is running. Fields gets it, throws out to his left to Greg. Picks up about 5 or 6 yards out to about the 39 on first down.
And for the life of me, I don't understand why you run that to the short side of the field. Run that to the wide side and give Greg some room to operate. Ran him right into the short side towards the Dixie sideline, and there are 3 defenders waiting.
Clock is running. 41 seconds left to go in the first half. Dixie with a 3rd and 3. Quarterback gets it, looks to his right, throws downfield. It's again overthrown a little bit off the fingertips, incomplete.
Yeah, again, a pass that probably should have been completed. But good defense there by
fourth down now.
And fourth down. Will they punt again?
Clock is going to be stopped at 33 seconds. They are going. He gets it, throws out to Greg
short side
on the
again.
Right. Short side of the field. He's going to be short of the first down. Not even really that close. Tigers take over.
Coach, what is? I can't understand that. You've got a kid like Armani Gregg, and you run 2 of the 4 plays on that series to the short side. You can't execute something like that against a defense like Beechwood. If he throws that to the wide side, that's probably a first down.
Yeah. 29 seconds left to go first half. Beechwood 20, Dixie nothing. Tigers are going to take over. Ball spotted on the Beechwood 39.
We got
Beechwood,
2 timeouts?
One timeout left. We have 1 timeout left. So throw a completion. I'd like to see Colson kick about a 35-yard field goal, or try one at least. He's got the leg, no doubt. Tigers come out 1st and 10 on the Dixie 39. Clay Hayden in the shotgun, joined by Flaherty in the backfield. 2 receivers to either side. Clay gets a snap. Looks to his left. Throws to his left. Complete.
Out of bounds.
Cusick steps out of bounds, or Urban.
No,
that was Cusick out of bounds. At about the 31. Picked up about, give him about 7 or 8 on the play. Clock is stopped. 24 seconds. 1 timeout.
Yeah, Coach Volker just has to be elated at how his senior class has played through 3 games. Some up and downs, but that's getting the rust off, getting rid of the cobwebs. Coach, you know all about that, right?
Oh, yeah.
But man, through 3 games,
you don't want to be peaking in that first game.
Yeah, I mean through 3 games, these seniors look like they have Kroger Field in their crosshairs.
2nd and 3, Hayden in the shotgun. 3 receivers to his right. He gets it, rolls to his right, still rolling, looking downfield, throws it out of bounds. Smart play. Down to 17 seconds now, incomplete, 3rd down and 3.
Yeah, good job there by the Dixie defensive backfield to cover up all the Beechwood receivers. We've seen throughout this first half they're really struggling with that, but they did a nice job there.
Right now, it would be about a 50-yard field goal if we don't get any more yards. Colson, I don't know, man. I wouldn't put it past him. Kid's got a leg. Ball is at the Dixie 32.
And he wants to try that.
No doubt.
And you can bet Coach Volker's going to let him.
3rd down and 2. 3rd down and 3, call it. Clay Hayden comes out in a shotgun formation. He'll be joined in the backfield by Flaherty. 2 receivers either side. 1 timeout left, 17 seconds left to go. Clay gets a snap. Looks to his left. Still looks left. Throws quickly out there. Out of bounds. Going to stop the clock. First down.
Yeah, first down.
Yeah, going to be at 21. First down, Tigers. Clock down to 13 seconds.
Yeah, they're getting, looks like they're getting ready for, let's see. So how many seconds left? I can't see the clock. 13. Yeah, so you got time for
mirror.
Yeah, I know. Well, I know. I just get one put right up there for me so I can see it.
First down, Tigers. Ball spotted on the Dixie 26.
I'm just going to come in here next Friday afternoon and get my tool chest and get this window out of here, pull the frame out.
Hayden in the shotgun, 3 receivers to his right. He gets a snap, looks to his left, now to his right. Throws quickly. Ball was tipped. Incomplete. Going to be down to 10 seconds now. Second down.
Yeah, it looked like Dominic Storer actually it looked like hit Clay's arm while it was in motion to cause that incompletion.
Clay coming over to the sideline. Beechwood still has 1 timeout. My guess is this might be the last play of the half. Either way, ball is at the 26. Might see a Colson Lair field goal.
How much time?
10 seconds.
I think you got time for one more.
Yeah, they got a timeout, right?
Yeah.
They do have a timeout.
I'll tell you, if they get about 10, 12 more yards, I feel really good about that field goal.
Yeah. We're rooting for a Colson Lair field goal attempt up here just to see this kid's leg.
I want to see it. I want to see one from 40 plus.
No doubt. Clay Hayden, empty backfield. 3 receivers to his right, 2 to his left.
Souder's wide open on the seam.
Clay gets a snap. Now quarterback draw again. He's going to get some yardage down to the 20, 15.
Go, let's go. Get in there. Get in there.
5. He's got to get down or out of bounds. The clock is at triple zeros now, but they're going to say
1 second. Coach.
1 second, I think.
Yeah, the coaches have one finger up in the air showing 1 second. Coach Burke across the sideline showing the zeros, and that'll do it.
That's going to be it. Unfortunately, Clay could not get out of bounds. Had a good run going. He got
the problem is he didn't
5.
need to get out of bounds.
He didn't need to
because he had a timeout.
That's right. That's right. Great point. So now with halftime, first half, Beechwood 20, Dixie zip. Great first half. Clay Hayden had a huge touchdown pass to Cusick. Flaherty had 2 tough touchdown runs, one from about 36 yards.
So scoring, just the scoring, first quarter, Cusick scores on a 36-yard touchdown pass from Clay Hayden. Colson Lair's kick is good. That was with 10:26 remaining. And then with 4:17 remaining, Flaherty with a 28-yard touchdown run. Colson's extra point good there to make it 14-0. And then the touchdown in the second quarter, or early second quarter, Luke Erdman catches a 26-yard pass from Clay. To make it 20-0, and then the snap was low that led to the kick not getting off, and that gives us our halftime score of 20-0.
Nice start here for the Beechwood Tigers, jumping out to the big league against a 5A school.
I mean, again, that's the thing. You got to rack up these RPI wins. It's you don't underestimate the importance of these wins. We got 2 tough ones coming up against Simon Kenton and Company Catholic. So, if you can go, worst case scenario, you go 3-2, maybe you go 4-1. You hope for 5-0.
Yep.
But if you can get three good wins out of those 5, you set yourself up nicely for the rest of the season.
It's going to be a fun season, folks.
Speaking of Simon and Covcath, it's still 28-3. Covcath third quarter, Cooper 14, Ryle nothing. Fourth quarter, Bellevue 16, Pendleton County 6. What was the other one?
NCC still up.
NCC was 55-7. Oh yeah, 55-7. Connor 17. Lafayette nothing. The Pendleton game, I'm getting text from my brother because my nephew coaches at Pendleton.
Yeah.
And they broke the longest losing streak in Kentucky last week, and he was ecstatic.
Good for
they beat Dayton.
Wildcats.
Yeah, it was good.
That's fantastic.
Real quick before we go to the halftime break, wrapping up the top 5 in 2A football, Somerset now 2-0. The Briar Jumpers looking good early season. They knocked off Perry County Central week 1, 48-7. Week 2, last week they defeated Russell County in overtime, 13-7. They're taking on 3A Knox Central tonight. Knox Central is 0-2 unranked, so Somerset probably wins that game to go 3-0. Somerset a team to watch.
Yeah.
So
might see them all
down
Briar
the road. Jumpers having a good start to their 2024 season.
Well, everyone, thanks for tuning in. Take a real quick break here at the halftime. Beechwood 20, Dixie nothing. Thanks everyone for tuning in. Right back after this.
Go Tigers. Somerset tied 7-7 at 0-2 Knox Central at the half. Somerset playing sloppy football from what I've been getting from our correspondents down south. Cooper 14-0 over Ryle at the half. Total yardage in that game, Cooper 203, Ryle 54.
Ooh.
Newport Central Catholic 55-20. Who are they playing, Coach?
Scott.
They're playing Scott.
Yep.
Thoroughbreds.
Alma mater.
Paducah Tillman 3A. Paducah Tillman. Jack James 7-0 over Mayfield early. Lloyd 36-0 over Holmes at the half, and Sayre 48-16 over Ludlow.
Second half just about to get underway. Colston Lair has a ball teed up. Dixie has 2 men deep standing at their own 5. Second half about to get underway. Beechwood 20, Dixie nothing.
Also, Green Bay Packers 3, Philadelphia Eagles nothing.
Wow, come on, Jordan
From Brazil.
Love. I need Jordan Love. I got him on my team.
Philadelphia's up.
Green Bay
Green
3
Bay's
to
up,
nothing
okay.
field goal.
Colston
Good.
Lair's kick into the end zone again. Every kick this year he's done that. Outstanding leg. Dixie's going to come out 1st and 10, trailing 20-0 from their own 20.
Right on. Let's see if we've got
Eagles
any.
could go 0-6-17. It wouldn't bother me none.
I don't think that's going to happen, Coach. I don't know.
Dixie comes out. Greg is coming out as a slot out here on the left-hand side. He's joined in the backfield by David Anderson. Fields comes out,
You think
shotgun
this is going
formation.
to Moore?
Yeah.
Or to Armani?
Now Anderson goes out, throws quickly over to Anderson. He's caught it complete, going to get some good yardage.
Good
5
tackle.
yards. Nice tackle out there by James
Cusick, hey, we said it in the second quarter. I mean, he's all over the field.
Sure is.
I mean, he started at corner this year. He's playing fsafety because of the injury to Tyler Fryman. And, man, I mean, I think he's got like 6 tackles already.
2nd and 5, Dixie from the 25. Throws deep downfield to the right-hand side. Wide open receiver. Caught. No. Drop. He had it, hit the ground, and the ball kicked out.
Yeah, if that ball's completed with it, up a little bit higher, that's a touchdown.
J.J. Krieger.
Yeah. Krieger had a couple of steps on our corner on that side of the field. Close, but no cigar for Mason Fields and his wide receiver out there.
3rd down and 5, Dixie. Fields in a shotgun. Greg is joining him this time in the backfield. 2 receivers to his right. He gets the snap, throws quickly out to Greg. Or, no, I'm sorry, that's Anderson. Anderson gets it. Going to be real close to a 1st down. Might get it. Maybe
he's
not.
short.
He
He's
is short.
A couple yards short, I
Yeah,
think.
good call. 4th down, 4th and 2. See what Dixie does, trailing 20-0 their first possession, second half. They're thinking about it.
They're going.
They got to go. Fields gets it in the shotgun. Joined in the backfield by Anderson. I don't see Greg out there. He might be over on the right-hand side. In the slot he is. Now he comes into motion. Dixie player move. See if
think it's a false start.
Beechwood caused it.
That was on.
Beechwood?
Yep.
Yeah, I think it was. The left defensive end jumped there early for the Tigers. That'll be an automatic 1st down here for Dixie. Takes it out to the 34.
Caleb Stein checks in. Caleb Aerosmith comes limping off the field. Hope he's okay. Yep. Brandon Slusher checking out. Looks like maybe an ankle.
Fields again in the shotgun. Fake to Anderson. Throws over to his right. Complete. Bounces in and out of the hands. Intended receiver was Hudson Morris.
Yeah, and again, similar to play to J.J. Krieger on this side of the field in the second quarter. That ball should have been caught. Mason Fields has got a big arm.
Yeah,
he's throwing some seeds across the field. These receivers got to bring them in, especially in this situation where they've done a nice job not letting this get too out of control.
2nd and 10, ball on the Dixie 34. Gets a snap, hands it to Anderson coming around the left-hand side. He's going to get some blockers out in front, strung along. Going to pick up some good yardage on 1st down. Might be short of a 1st down. Might give it to him. Good pick up there for Anderson.
Yeah, nice tackle there by Caleb Stein coming down from his safety position. Stein showing some athleticism in the last few weeks, getting some time with the first defense.
They did give him a 1st down, called it 1st and 10. Dixie from their own 44. Fields again in the shotgun. Anderson joins him in the backfield. Fields gets it, fakes to his right, throws deep down the right sideline
Way
again.
too long.
Yep.
Open but too far.
Wow.
That play's been there.
I'll tell you what, once he gets that timed correctly, he is going to be a problem. I mean, he is
Has a nice
he
arm.
has missed a couple touchdown passes by just a matter of a few yards or two. I mean, he's just got a cannon
We got to do a better job out there.
Yeah.
You know.
Fields in the shotgun, throws quickly out in the flat here to Anderson. He gets it at a 45-50
side.
down to a 45-40. Almost breaks the tackle. Nice job of tackling there from Pabst. First down, though, down to the 38 of Beechwood.
Okay, so Dixie right now, starting to do some of the things that they should have done in the first half, like throwing the ball to Anderson on the wide side, and they're starting to make some moves.
Fields in the shotgun, looks to his left, throws deep downfield, caught by number 3 down to the 2-yard line. J.J. Krieger finally gets one inside Beechwood territory, inside the Beechwood 5.
Yeah, and let's not allow Mason Fields to get going again. Young player, big arm. Once he gets a few going, he can be dangerous.
Fields staying in the shotgun. Anderson joins him in the backfield. Anderson up the middle. Nobody, nowhere to go. Met hard by, I think, Brody Waddell. Might have been a
Cole
loss
Howard.
on that. Cole Howard,
Yeah,
nice tackle.
Yeah, nice play.
Going to give him a loss of 1 on that. Take it back to about the 3. For second and goal, Dixie.
I have to say I'm again surprised, and I haven't seen any of the footage from the first 2 games for Dixie, but maybe put Armani Gregg, a quarterback, a player or two, and just let him cook.
Hand off to Gregg up the middle. Going to be
He's
close. He did get in, rolled over. Beechwood Tiger touchdown. Armani Gregg, 3 yards out.
Or you do that and just hand the ball to him.
Yeah. Heck of a player.
I had heard that he was the quarterback.
Yeah, there was.
early on.
I had heard that too. I don't know.
Dixie gets on the scoreboard with their first possession. They needed it. See if they're going to go for 2 here. No, they're going to kick it. Anderson is their kicker, I believe. It is. No, that's Tucker who's kicking.
How many yards was that? 3?
Yeah.
Okay.
3-yard Armani Gregg touchdown. Snap is back, hold it. He's not going to be able to get it,
Look
but
at
he's
that.
going to be able to run it in.
Oh, look
Gregg
who it is.
gets it. Bad snap. Gregg picked it up, runs it in for a 2-point conversion. So, with 9:29 to go, third quarter, Dixie gets a second half kickoff, takes it down, 2-point conversion. With 9:29 to go, third quarter, Beechwood 20, Dixie 8. Thanks for tuning in. Right back after this.
Different game now, boys.
Yes, it is. Need the Sopranos theme to get us going.
Oh, I love it. I love it.
Beechwood, Dixie kicking off. Going to be fielded at the 10-yard line by Luke Urban. Luke Urban takes it to 20, 25, up to the 30. Nice run up the middle, up to about the 32. Beechwood's going to take over first possession, second half at the 32-yard line.
Yeah, nice return there by Lou to get out beyond the 30. And nice tackle there by Levi Gilliland.
That is a huge drive for Dixie
Absolutely
to start
it
this
is.
second half and get a 2-point conversion out of it. So 20-8's our score. Beechwood's taking over first and 10 at their own 31. Need to kind of take some time off the clock.
We need to answer.
Yeah,
we got to answer here.
Definitely answer.
Clay Hayden comes out in the shotgun. Cusick and Flesh to his left. Luke and Pabst to his right. Clay gets it, looks to his right, has some time, throws deep downfield to Luke Urban. Here we go, track meet.
Well, that's how you answer.
Touchdown! 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown,
Yeah,
Luke Urban.
that's how you do it right there. Right
First
there.
play.
Hey, they unleashed the animal. Remember that young man that was dancing in Luke's face earlier? That's what happens. I've seen him do that for so many years. What a route right there. I mean,
What
just
a
pure
pass.
Just pure
On the
athleticism
run.
and a terrific throw from Clay Hayden.
Absolute dime by Clay, and Luke Urban, one of the fastest kids in the state of Kentucky. And he showed it on that play. No one is going to catch him. Colson Lair out for the extra point.
And just like that, we got Uncle Mo back.
Yeah, no doubt. How long was that? 31, a 69-yard touchdown pass from Clay Hayden to Luke Urban.
So Luke's Luke's sitting on around about 110 yards receiving tonight and 2 touchdowns.
Snap is back, hold is down, kick is up, and it is good. With 9 minutes and 12 seconds left to go, third quarter, Beechwood 27, Dixie 8. Thanks for tuning in. Right back after this. Go. Hayden, Erdman, 27-8 Tigers. Colson Lair to kick off. Thanks for tuning in. Standing room only crowd again this week. Colson Lair's kick, again, deep and into the end zone, touchback. Can't say enough about the improvement of Colson. You know, every kickoff has been fantastic.
Quick shout out to our 7th grade middle school football team. They knocked off Holmes yesterday 38-6. 2 touchdown pass receptions by Jax Moore. Touchdown catch, touchdown run by Abe Fole.
You coaching them, Murph?
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Touchdown run by Landon Hackman. Just a terrific group of young football players. Rodney Powell, myself, Josh Bistry, Scott Parton, Joe Turner, Brian Wright. Lots of fantastic coaches
Fields
on that
again
middle
in
school
the
program.
shotgun. Jet sweep. I believe that's Anderson. He's going to get a couple yards out to about the 20.
2-0 now, Murph?
Yeah.
3-0.
3-0.
3-0.
Who do you guys have next?
We play. I'm not even sure, guys.
Okay.
This entire week has been a blur. I'm on like 7 football games. We're going to. We got JV tomorrow. We got Ohio State tomorrow night. We're going to.
Holy moly.
We had last night 2 middle school games. We had a freshman game last night. This game tonight. It's I don't remember anything from 2 hours ago.
Fields gets a snap, throws quickly out to his left incomplete.
Who's
nice
Ohio
coverage
State
by
player,
Aerosmith.
Western Michigan.
I was going to say Thomas More or somebody like
Yeah.
that.
Haters
You love it,
gotta
Coach.
hate.
You love it.
Thomas Moore. Third down and 7, Dixie. Ball at their 23.
You know what a just absolute blow to the belly
No
of Dixie
doubt.
after that terrific drive. But that's what Beechwood does.
Fields in shotgun again. Greg goes into motion. Crows quickly
Ooh,
out to
nice
Greg,
play.
and there is no room out there. Who was that? Is that
Austin
Flesh
Flesh.
again?
Yeah.
Flesh.
Nice tackle. That'll bring up a 4th down here for Dixie now. They're going to punt 4th and 12 on a loss. Great tackle. Austin's had a few nice tackles tonight.
No, they were ready for it, right?
Yeah.
They know the formation they're running out of. They're looking for it. I mean, and this coaching staff just does such a terrific job preparing these young men to play football. And again, when you do the same thing over and over again, you can kind of project it, and that's what Dixie did right there.
Our man Luke Urban is standing at his own 48.
You think they kick it to him?
Yeah, I wouldn't.
Yeah.
Dixie in punt formation. Luke standing up at the
Don't do
48.
it.
Punt gets away. A good kick. High and to the
Oh,
left.
no,
Luke
they
catches
didn't.
it at the
No,
43.
they didn't.
He comes around, gets a block on the outside, going to take it to the 50. Red, get out to about midfield. Beechwood takes over great field position now.
Yeah, tackle again by Levi Gilliland and number 24, Brad Roden, 2 young men that I coached.
Nice.
2 terrific young football players. And
You've been coaching for how long, Murph? All in all, about 25 years, 20?
15 years.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Fantastic. How about you, Coach Gray?
He's on 35. He's on 35.
Long time, buddy.
Yeah.
Long time.
You do a
I
heck
see
of
a
a job.
flag down there, isn't it?
That
Oh,
is a
yeah,
flag.
there is a flag. Let's see what they call, if anything, here. Good eyes, Coach. Ball is spotted currently on the Beechwood 49. The penalty is on Dixie.
Cortland Slusher down there
Oh,
getting
yeah.
his moment on the field. He went and picked it up. Looked like a official dropped it down there around the 20-yard line.
It's going to be a 5-yard penalty.
Official Scott Moore.
Yeah. Ball is going to be spotted on the Dixie 46. 1st and 10, Beechwood. Second possession of the second half. First play of the second half. Touchdown pass, 69 yards. Hayden to Erdman. Hayden in the shotgun formation, 2 receivers to his left, Aerosmith to his right. Flaherty joins him in the backfield. Clay gets a snap, hands to Flaherty going to his right, and Dixie does a nice job this time coming in for about a 1-yard loss.
Yeah,
Flooded the zone there.
Nice tackle right there by Dominic Storer and middle linebacker for Dixie.
Loss of 2 there for Chase. He's well over 100 yards, though. He's had a great game, and he got hurt on the first possession of this game. Had us all sweating up here, but he's had a fantastic game since.
Offensive line, left tackle to right tackle, Maddox Kelly, Jack Meyer, Chance Ball, Carson Eshelman, and Cole Howard playing terrific football tonight.
Yes, they are. They have all season, Coach, no
Great
doubt.
to have Jack back as well.
Yeah, 2nd and 12, ball on the Dixie 48. Hayden in the shotgun, 2 receivers to either side. Clay gets it, looks to his right, looks to his right, throws to his right, caught by Aerosmith. Picks up some good yardage here on 2nd and 12, down to about the 38, call it 3rd and 4.
Yeah, we're going to see a lot of that the next couple of years.
Yes.
Caleb Aerosmith, I think you'll see the similar projection of James Cusick. I think that's what we're going to see out of Caleb Aerosmith over the next 2 years. Aerosmith, an absolutely filthy wide receiver for the last couple of years on the middle school program and freshman football. He is a instant impact game changer. And once he gets the feel of varsity football, gets a little more comfortable out there, he's going to be dangerous.
He's part of that great sophomore class, no doubt. 3rd down and 2. Hayden in the shotgun. Gets it, looks to his left. Now looks down the middle, lets it go. Got Erdman again down there at the 5. Touchdown.
Unbelievable.
Luke Erdman should be his third.
That is. I mean, you knew tonight was going to be a Clay to Luke Erdman night, but my goodness, that right there, that is what an absolute terrific throw.
Yes,
and I mean, they can't even come close to covering Luke Erdman right now. And I'm going to tell you, you knew as soon, and it's these little things you can sometimes see, and I've seen Luke for years play football, and he is so good, but he does not like any, and I love this about him. He's got that edge. He is not, no one shows him up.
Yep.
Tried that special teamer out there, tried to show him up.
Yeah.
I did show him up, and Luke's making the entire Dixie community pay for it tonight. What a play.
Colson Lair out for the extra point. Snap is back, hold is down, kick is up, and it is good with 6 minutes, 17 seconds left to go, 3rd quarter. Beechwood 34, Dixie 8. Thanks for tuning in. Right back after this.
Luke Erdman having himself a night.
Yes, he is. Hayden and Erdman show in the second half. 2 touchdowns from Clay Hayden to Luke Erdman. Beechwood 34-8.
At least 3 catches, 143 yards, and 3 touchdowns tonight for Luke Erdman. That is flat out just domination at its finest.
Colson Lair's kick goes in the end zone. Dick's going to take
out
it 1st
of
and
the
10.
end zone.
Yeah, unbelievable. 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line again. Next week, Beechwood travels to Simon Kenton, how to take on the 6A Pioneers, and then travel again down to the 4A Covington Catholic Colonels.
4A.
4A now.
4A, yep.
4A Colonels. 2 big weeks coming up, and then our district play starts. 2 more home games after tonight, and then playoff games will also be here as well.
Mark, I think Covcast 5.
Are they 5?
Highlands is 4.
No. It's the other way.
It's the other way.
Highlands is 5. Covcath is 4.
Okay.
Yeah.
Really?
I checked
So
it.
is that Boyle's 4?
Boyle is 4.
Oh,
yes.
okay.
Fields again in the shotgun, joined in the backfield by Anderson. Fields gets it, throws it over the middle, complete out there to Armani Greger Getz. Was that who caught that? That was Greg, I'm sorry. 1st down for Dixie, going to spot it out at about the 33.
All right, let me clarify this
Yeah.
now for everyone. Boyle County is 5A.
Okay.
Covington Catholic, you are
It's 5A.
correct. Covington Catholic is No, hold on. See, now I got my sheets.
Highlands
wrong.
is 4A.
Hi-
I'm pretty
no.
sure.
Dixie
I gotta
throws the
get
ball
light. It's-
deep downfield, complete inside the 30. That was caught by Hudson Morris on a nice completion there
Okay.
from Fields.
Yeah, Boyle County 4A number 1 right now. Covington Catholic 4A number 6. Highlands is currently 5A number 3 behind Bowling Green and Cooper.
And next year they're
Yes.
they're both 5.
I think. I don't
Okay,
know.
yeah.
I'm not.
Hurry up by Dixie, hand off to Anderson around the left-hand side, right, tackled right for maybe a 1-yard gain down about the 28. Great completion out there
Maddox
from
Kelly
Fields.
Now, if you remember, again, last year against Dixie, Luke Urban, I believe he had 7 catches for 222 yards receiving. I mean, he's putting on the exact same show here tonight.
Fields in the shotgun, joined in the backfield by Anderson. Fakes off to Anderson, throws it out to Greg, incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down and 10. Ball spotted at the Beechwood 28.
So Murph, you probably know the answer to this question. Is Colson Lair getting any looks college-wise?
I have not heard that, but I would be shocked if he wasn't.
Yeah.
And I think that definitely, if it hasn't, my guess is that will pick up heavily here, especially as we head into the postseason.
Yeah, Fields in the shotgun, joined in the backfield by Anderson. Anderson now goes out to the right, throws it out to his right. Anderson catches it at the 30, strings it out and breaks a tackle, takes it down close to a 1st down, might have it. Might be a little short, going to be 4th and about 2 or 3.
Yeah, and you see you see Trey Granati, who graduated from Cuff Catholic a couple of years ago. He is he's kicking in college. He is I think Colson is as good, if not better, than Trey Granati. So I think he definitely projects as a major college kicker.
I think Beechwood jumped off sides again. We did from the left end position. It's going to be an automatic 1st down there for Dixie. Takes the ball inside the Beechwood 20 down to the 16, 1st and 10 Colonels. Fields had a pretty good drive here. He's had a couple of nice completions. Krieger had a nice catch. Ball at the 16, 1st and 10. Fields got 3 receivers stacked to his right. Looking over the coaches to get the play. He gets it. Fields gets a snap, quickly throws out to his right, and Beechwood defender almost had a chance. That was Brody Ayler.
Wow.
Almost had a pick 6 there. Great play. Sniff that one out. 2nd down.
Final, Highlands 34, Campbell County nothing.
Ooh.
That Highlands team, they're going to have themselves a year.
I heard they're pretty good.
Covington Catholic knocks off Simon Kenton 42-3. That one just went final.
2nd down and 10, Dixie. Fields gets it, looks to his right, getting some pressure, throws it over the middle. No one there, incomplete. 3rd and 10. Nice pressure there from Kelly up the middle. Made Fields throw it quick.
Newport Central Catholic final, 55-26 over the Scott Eagles.
You graduated, Coach, in 2005, right? Fields again in the shotgun. Guys in motion, hands to Anderson coming across on a jet sweep. He takes it over to the left. Met hard there by a couple of Tigers. Going to be short of the 1st by a lot. Going to bring up a big 4th down and call it 6 here from about the Beechwood 12.
Jack Meyer leading the way for the Beechwood defense on that play there.
They're going to go for sure, trailing 34-8, 4:09 to go, 3rd quarter, clock running. Nice, a couple of nice completions here for Field to get Dixie inside the Beechwood 20.
And again, I have to say, Mason Fields, I mean, again, his numbers aren't going to be great for tonight, but you can tell that he is on the verge of becoming a big-time quarterback.
Yeah, sure is. Has a nice arm.
And I already know. I've seen, he's gone on a lot of college visits to some of the top programs in the Midwest. I mean, he's getting looks from some big schools, and you can see why tonight. He just needs a little bit of help and needs a little bit more time at the varsity level. This is only I believe it's only the 3rd game. Actually, might be the 1st game that he's started.
Wow.
Yeah.
Timeout Dixie, 3:57 left to go, 3rd quarter. 4th down and call it 6 coming up here. Ball is spotted at the Beechwood 12. Dixie needs this conversion for sure. Keep this drive alive. On those 2 touchdowns, I mean, it was 20-8, and then get 2 long touchdown passes to Luke Urban to open this thing back up. Needed those.
Yeah, you speak of great careers. I mean, the numbers Luke Erdman has put up in his career. I mean, so dominant, and he's one. It'll be interesting to see where he ends up the next
I was just
season,
gonna
because
ask you
there's
that.
going to be one blessed coach to get that young man into his program, and I can't wait to see where that happens. He deserves to go somewhere to shine.
Fields in the backfield, joined by Greg. 4th down and 6. He gets it, fakes it just sweet, hands it to Greg on a trap. Not going to get the first down. I think the Tigers stopped him. They did.
Great job by junior defensive tackle Austin Stevenson. Just a huge play to, he dove and wrapped up, got around the waist of Greg there. So just a huge play again by Austin Stevenson. Just had himself a nice game tonight.
Tigers are going to take over 1st and 10, ball on their own 8-yard line.
So if you're Patrick Burke and the Dixie defensive coaching staff, what do you do with your defensive backfield right now?
Yeah.
I mean, they got to have the rosaries and the Bibles out over there, because man, Clay Hayden and Luke Erdman have absolutely shredded them here in this second half.
Luke checked out for this play. It's 1st and 10, Tigers on their own 8. Hayden comes in under center, I formation. Chase Flaherty dots the I, 2 receivers to his left. Clay gets a snap. Hands it to Flaherty going to the left. Picks up a couple yards out to about the 10. 2nd and 8.
And Coach Volker, Coach Herget, those guys, the entire staff has to be just really pleased with how this team has played tonight. A couple, I think we left some points on the field in the first half, but overall, really nice effort here tonight. 34-8 here.
I mean, this is definitely the best they've looked.
I would say
around
definitely.
in the first 3 games.
Yeah, for sure.
Not that
For
they've
sure.
looked bad, but
Yeah, good point.
But more of a consistent effort,
Yep.
and it looks cleaner.
Clock running, 3:20 to go, 3rd quarter. Beechwood comes out for a 2nd down and 8, ball on their own 10-yard line. Hayden in the shotgun, 3 receivers to his right. Clay gets a snap. Fake to Flaherty, throws quickly out to the right. Caught by Erdman at the 20, and man, if he gets by that guy, he's out at least 20 more yards. 1st down, Tigers though, at the 21.
Yeah, nice job by the Dixie defender there to get himself on Erdman there on the sideline. Otherwise, that might have, like you said, gone the distance.
3:06 clock stop, 3rd quarter. 34-8, Tigers leading. Great crowd again on hand.
Luke's going to check out for this play.
It's been a fun season so far.
Sure
Had
has.
a great opening
Sure
week
has.
against in Corbin against Pulaski County, and last week beating Campbell. Good start to the year. 1st and 10, Beechwood, ball on their own 21. Clay Hayden under center, I formation, 2 receivers to his left. Clay gets a snap. Hands it to Flaherty coming up the middle, and he's got some room there. Nice blocking up front, going to pick up about 9 or 10 yards
Yeah,
there.
good job by Bo Souter, a tight end, Cole Howard at right tackle. Just a really nice job making some room for Chase there. And again, this is just not a great matchup for this Dixie front seven. Who they just can't match the size and effectiveness of this Beechwood offensive line.
Give them
Just
9
a
yards.
great game by the offensive line
It
tonight.
sure
yes.
is, no doubt. Give them 9 yards on that one. 2nd and 1, ball on the Beechwood 29. Dixie guys have their hands on their hips now. A nice long possession here with a lot of runs is probably coming. I formation again. 2 receivers to the left. Clay under center. Flaherty dots the I. Flaherty again going to his right. Hits his own guy, but spins out of that and gets about 6 yards. Nice hard running by Chase tonight.
And again, it's the cuts that he's making. I mean, he's really doing a nice job of, the vision and the cuts. That's how he's getting all these extra yards. I mean, he's just a complete package. We started to see it, 2 years ago, and man, I mean, he's just gone from great to greater to one of the best backs in all of Northern Kentucky. I mean, if not the state. I mean, and again, I would put his numbers and his accomplishments up against anybody in the state.
Yeah, fantastic career. 1st and 10, Beechwood on their own 36. I formation again, same formation here. 2 receivers out to Clay's left. Flaherty dots the I in the I formation. Ayler doing a nice job blocking from the fullback position as well. And here we go again. Chase Flaherty gets it
right
45, 6, 10 yards. Another 1st down out to the 46. Ayler with a good lead block again.
Yeah, and it's not easy to find kids that can play fullback like that.
Yep.
That can just sacrifice and just put their bodies on the line every single play. And Brody Ayler, I mean, he's just we've seen it over the years. We've seen some really good ones. He's one of the best we've seen in our 8 years at that fullback spot.
Unbelievable. And Brody is a junior. He's going to be back another year. A lot of talent.
Tell you right now, Chase is going to be pushing the 200 mark.
Yeah. You're
by
right.
the time we're done here.
No doubt. 1st and 10 now. Ball on the 46 of Beechwood. I formation again. Cusick and Fleshko lining up to the left. Clay goes under center. Gets a snap, hands it to Flaherty coming through the right-hand side again, 5-6 yards. Flaherty still fighting for more.
Yeah.
Good 7-yard pick
Another
up there.
great job by Ayler, Souter, Cole Howard. Again, they're going to keep doing the same thing until they stop it.
I'm going to have to tell Chase after this game that he needs to buy his offensive lineman some
isotoners. Those isotoners, definitely very popular with teenage boys these days.
22 seconds left to go in the third quarter, and that's going to do it from here, the end of the third quarter. Beechwood 34, Dixie 8. Thanks for tuning in. Take a real quick break and come back. Beechwood leading Dixie. Thanks for tuning in.
Go Tigers.
Quarter getting underway. Tigers take over 2nd down and 4 from the Dixie 48. I formation again. 2 receivers out to Clay's left. Seeing this formation, this possession.
Exact same time. See if they were under the right again.
Yeah. Hayden goes to under center. Gets a snap.
Why not?
Hands it to Flaherty going to the right-hand
they
side.
stopped
Dixie
it.
sniffed this one out.
Yeah,
Doing
they
a
stopped
loss
it
of
that
about
time.
3 back to the 49. Clay Hayden has had a game, too, thrown for 300 yards. Got to be close.
Easily. Yeah, big game. And that's what Clay needed. I mean,
Yeah.
and I think what we'll see is we're going to see we're going to see him skyrocket here in the next couple of weeks.
3rd down, call it 7. Ball spotted on the Beechwood 49. Start of the 4th quarter here. Beechwood leading 34-8. A couple of touchdown passes from Clay Hayden to Luke Erdman in this second half. After Dixie takes the first possession and made the score 20-8. Clay Hayden gets in the shotgun formation. Now 3 receivers to his left. He gets it. Fakes to his left, throws over the middle to Paps. Ball falls incomplete.
Yeah, just a little slant pattern there to Paps, and looked like some miscommunication maybe on the route, but threw it a little bit behind Nathan there.
4th down, and the punt team's coming out. Cusick out to punt. James is going to line up about the 35. Dixie receiver standing at his 10. Beautiful night for football for sure.
Finally cooled off.
Yes,
the heat,
it did.
The heat, it was
high snap. Cusick gets it. Now he's going to have to run, and he might have some
luck,
room.
Dixie.
50
He's got
down
all
to the
kinds of
45.
room.
First down.
One-on-one.
40 down to the 30.
One-on-one.
25.
Look at
20.
this. Cut. Look at the cut.
5,
He's
10,
gonna go.
Touchdown,
Touchdown.
Cusick. And he scores on a snap that was kind of high. Didn't have a choice. Had to run it and did.
And the sidelines going absolutely crazy. Coach Volker standing around the 10. But waving everyone to go back. The team wanted to mob Cusick in the end zone. I mean, that was they were losing it.
He's got another gear.
He does.
I mean,
does.
yeah,
It's impressive.
It is just so much fun watching him play football.
Wow.
I mean, he just made 2 great cuts. I mean, he left 2 Dixie defenders, 2 athletic, good defensive players. I mean, he just broke one of their ankles and then just made a cut on the other one that left him in the dust.
Unbelievable. Colson Lair out. Snap is down, kick is up, and it is good. With 10 minutes, 55 seconds left in the game, Beechwood 42-41, Dixie 8. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in. Quick break. Right back after this.
Go Tigers.
Campus of Beechwood High School, 41-8. Tigers pulling away here in the second half. When Dixie scores on their first possession, made it a ball game here for about a minute.
Guys, Owensboro Catholic 35-0 over 6A Greenwood.
Wow.
Absolute domination by Atwell and the boys down there.
Big kick coming here by Lair. Gets it off again, going to be into the end zone. And we saw Brady Atwell 2 years ago. He was a sophomore. He pitched against us in the first round of the playoff game. It went to extra innings, and we came back and beat him, right?
Yes.
That was a great game. Atwell's a heck of a pitcher, too.
I mean, you know, we talked about, and we'll talk about it here in a second, we talked about his numbers. I mean, just unbelievable numbers. I think he's up around 109 career touchdown passes. I'll have the exact numbers here in a minute. But, I mean, what he's been able to do down at Owensboro Catholic has just been remarkable.
Dixie staying in the hurry up. Field gets a snap, quickly looks to his left, and throws complete. Out to Anderson. He gets it at the 20, 30, out to the 35, picks up a block out of the 40, 45, 50, got some room, 40, 35, cuts it back in at the 30, down to about the 20, and the Tigers catch up to him. Nice run there from Anderson.
Yeah, nice and a nice tackle there by Nathan Pabst, who has the speed to catch David Anderson from behind. Again, Anderson, just a tremendous player. I mean, they've tried to get him the ball, but I think they keep doing it the same way. So, I mean, he's a kid. You have to feature David Anderson, and I just don't think they did that enough tonight.
Fields in an empty backfield this time. Gets it through. Quick pressure, and he's going to run up the middle when nobody's there.
Oh, man.
Caught there by Pabst. He's dragging him. He gets into the touchdown, maybe. No, they're going to spot it at right about the half-yard line. First and goal, Dixie on a nice run, unintended run. There was a high snap, and Fields just kind of took it up the middle. Now they're going to quick go again. Fields going to probably do a sneaky does. See if he gets in. They haven't signaled yet. Now
Touchdown.
They do. Touchdown, Dixie. On a quarterback sneak by quarterback Mason Fields.
Say right now, Coach Volker's not going to be happy on films with a 3-play drive.
Yeah, no doubt about it.
80 yards.
Anderson on a big run and catch on that. Dixie might go for 2 again. Think they are.
No, they're kicking.
Nope, they're kicking. My bad. Armani Gregg back to hold.
While they're trying to figure this out, Brady Atwell's numbers coming into tonight, 8,307 yards passing, 112 touchdown passes in his career against only 22 interceptions. On the ground, 31 rushing touchdowns, and he is closing in on 2,000 yards rushing.
Snap is back again. Gregg's got to field it. It was a low snap, and he's not going to get the 2-point conversion this time. Beechwood does a good job containing him. So with 10:04 to go in the game, Beechwood 41, Dixie 14. Thanks for tuning in. Real quick break and right back at you.
Go Tigers.
1-14 Tigers leading. Dixie scores a couple of touchdowns here in the second half. Beechwood led 20-0 at halftime.
I think we're expecting an onside kick here.
Yeah, hands team in.
And he kicks it deep down the left-hand side. It's going to bounce into the end zone for a touchback. Beechwood will start 1st and 10 from their own 20.
All right, so let me ask you guys this.
Yes.
Social studies time.
Uh-oh.
Tell me, if you can, name some famous graduates of Dixie Heights High School. Okay, all right.
Mark Pike.
Well, yeah, the Mark Pike is definitely one. Mark
Okay.
Pike, NFL football player for
Brandon
Buffalo
Hatton.
Bills. Okay, definitely Brandon Hatton. Not the names I'm thinking of, but we'll get back to it here in a second after this first play. But there are a few.
Any governors or anything?
Yeah, we definitely got some political figures.
Okay, all right.
I thought we were going to talk politics. We're talking sports.
Well, yeah, we got to be careful with that.
1st and 10, Tigers from their own 20. Clay Hayden is lining up under center. I formation, 2 receivers to his right. Clay gets a snap, hands it to Flaherty coming through, and then nice block in there. And
Look at
Flaherty
that.
kicks it out. 29,
Stay in
30,
bounds.
33-yard line. Keeps the clock going, 1st down Tigers. He's well go. I think Coach Gray is definitely over 200 now. He's had a great game.
He's, if not, he's darn close.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. So wrestler, I'll give you a hint. Wrestler, famous graduate of Dixie Heights High School.
Wrestler?
Yeah, big time wrestler.
Ric Flair.
No,
No,
no.
no. Come on, Mark. Come on. Think Ariel. Think somebody who.
Flying Brian Pillman.
That's
Oh, he
it right
went-
there,
oh,
Brian Pillman.
He went to Dixie?
Brian Pillman
I did
Jr.
not know that.
Okay. Yep.
Brian
Yep.
Pillman Jr. did.
Junior.
Yes.
Oh,
Okay. Skeeter Davis, the famous singer. You guys
Oh,
remember
man.
Skeeter,
Oh,
right?
yeah, well, Skeeter. He was great.
American country singer and songwriter.
1st and 10, Beechwood from their own 31. I formation, Skeeter Davis. I'll play a song from him at a break.
That's a her.
Oh, it's a her. Sorry. Full start, I believe, offsides on Dixie. 5 yards for Beechwood.
When you said wrestler, I was thinking of Wildcat Chris Harris.
Yeah,
he was
Cuff
from,
Calf.
Is he Cuff
yeah,
Calf?
yeah. He was 2 years older than me. Cuff Calf. Skeeter started out as part of the Davis sisters
it's a
as a
she?
teenager. Yeah,
Skeeter's a she.
yeah.
Okay.
Part of the Davis sisters in the late 40s. Eventually landed on RCA Victor.
Oh.
In the late 50s, she became a solo star. So Skeeter Davis, who knew?
I did know. 1st down and 5, Beechwood on their own 36. Learn something new every day, Murph. I'm impressed, man.
Every Friday we do.
He's got Google over there.
Yeah.
No, I know this off the top of my head.
Hayden again under center. I formation, 2 receivers to his right. 1st and 5. Gets it, hands it to Flaherty going to his right. Going to get a couple of yards. The man, 5 more yards.
Yep.
Chases after contact. He's had a lot of yards. Tough running.
I was sitting here looking at all these papers Murph has, and I'm thinking, why was I even trying to argue the 5A, 4A thing? He's got papers in
Listen.
psychology class.
First of
or
all,
something.
between the fact that I'm going blind as the years go by and the lack of lights in our new setup,
studio.
I got it wrong 3 times in one 30-second stretch.
Well,
so, Coach,
that's all
no
right,
need to self-flog yourself.
2nd down and 1, Beechwood on their own 40. Chase Flaherty's doing some good running here to keep this clock going. I formation again. Beechwood in no hurry. Clock running. 8-8. No, clock stopped. No, it is going. 8:16 to go in the game. Gets it on a run blitz here. They're coming.
Bo
Hayden
Souter was
Yeah.
wide
He
open.
sure
I mean, we
was.
couldn't have gotten wider open.
Give Dixie credit, though, on that blitz coming in and tackled Clay for a big loss. It'll be about 3rd down and probably 20, 15 at least.
All right, here's a political figure, Ronald Ziegler. He was the 13th White House press secretary, serving during Richard Nixon's administration.
Really?
Yeah, born in Covington, graduated from Dixie Heights.
Yeah.
And interestingly enough, post Watergate, one of the few aides who remained close to Richard Nixon.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Ziegler was on the plane that Nixon took to Marine Corps Air Station El Toro near San Clemente, California, as Gerald Ford was sworn into office.
I am not a crook.
That was good.
Thank you. Hayden in the shotgun, 2 receivers on either side. Flaherty joins him in the back here, 3rd and 15. Clay gets it, looks quickly out to his left, throws it to Cusick. He's going to get it up to 30, 35,
Still
maybe.
grinding. Look at him.
Close to a no, I'm sorry. Just getting back to the first marker there. Going to be up to about the 33. Going to be 4th down. Beechwood will be punting.
Ooh, another interesting fact about Ron Ziegler we'll talk about here in a second.
Okay. Cusick lines up in punt formation. Anderson goes back to about his 30 to receive. Cusick scored a touchdown on a high snap. He didn't intend to do a fake punt, but it ended up great. He had a fantastic 60-yard touchdown run.
He looked like Bo Jackson on Tecmo
he
Bowl,
did.
maneuvering down that sideline.
Cusick gets a snap this time, has plenty of time. Good kick. Ball's going to bounce at about the Dixie 30. Goes straight up. Dixie player doesn't take it. It's going to be down about the 24, 1st and 10 Colonels.
All right, so Ron Ziegler appears in the 1976 film All the President's Men as himself in archival news footage. He's also portrayed in the 1989 television movie The Final Days by Graham Beckel and 1995 Oliver Stone film Nixon by David Paymer.
Man.
Famous, right? Famous alumni.
That's fantastic.
David Mann, also if you remember David Mann, a former mayor of Cincinnati, a graduate of
Dixie. I didn't know that.
Yeah. All right, Dixie, definitely looking to put some more points up on the scoreboard here.
41-14, 6:19 to go in the game. Fields in shotgun formation, 4 receivers stacked to his left. He gets it up the middle, run again. This was a design quarterback draw. Spins out of a tackle. Out
Nice
at about
run.
the 34, 35,
And
still
dragging.
going. First down, Colonels. That was a design quarterback draw. Worked well. Takes it out to about the 37. Clock is running. Dixie in a hurry up again.
So I just got a text from a Beechwood alumni who I guess he thinks he's a comedian. He said, "Are we playing well or is Dixie that bad?" I said, "We're playing really well." And he said, "Thanks, Skeeter." It was Jake Etler.
Skeeter Etler.
Hey, listen,
All right,
I
Etler.
saw him. He coached the other day with the Skeeter Davis shirt on. Which is-
Yeah.
That's why I looked it up.
Dixie quarterback Fields takes it again on a quarterback draw. Picks up about 8 yards out to about the 45. Enough out of you, Etler. But he lifts weights, that kid. He's a big guy. Jake can lift some weights now.
He just won the strongman competition or whatever. Yeah.
Fantastic.
Also, by the way, a
awesome.
tremendous coach on our
Yes,
freshman football
he
team.
is.
He is.
2nd and 2. Fields throws downfield, incomplete.
Jake and my
Overthrown
son
again.
Brandon were roommates at Georgetown football.
All right.
Okay.
Jake's a great kid.
He is.
3rd down and 2. Ball on the Dixie 45-yard line. An overthrow again there by Fields. Had a guy open, and that was
David Anderson.
David Anderson again.
It's like the Reds and the Mets are tied right now, 4-4 in the top of the 10th inning.
Quick throw out to the right, caught by Krieger. He's going to get a first down and more to inside Beechwood territory down about the 48.
Also, update from Brazil.
Oh, yeah.
Green Bay leading Philadelphia 19-14.
Jordan Love having a game. Let's hope. Jordy,
Jordan
come
Love, 7-14, 130 yards and a touchdown.
on. Nice.
Jaden Reed with a touchdown, 79 yards receiving.
Fields in the shotgun. Anderson comes in motion.
Oh,
gets
look
it
at that.
just needed met for a 3-yard loss.
Brody Ayler.
Ayler, man. And unfortunately, Anderson's slow
Man.
to get up. Hope he's all right. That was a nice hit there by Ayler.
He just read it perfectly. He saw
did.
exactly he knew it was coming. Again, they do a lot of the same things over and over again, and I hope Anderson's okay because, boy, he just took an absolute truck stick there from Brody Ayler.
Tell you another thing about Jake Etler. When we moved Brandon back from North Carolina, I was the happiest man in the world when I saw Jake there to help
Yeah.
put the stuff out of the
The
U-Haul
soup.
into the
Now, let's see. Okay, Saquon Barkley having himself a night for Philadelphia. 2 touchdowns, an 18-yard touchdown reception, and an 11-yard run.
Hey.
Friday night NFL. I think it's the first time
It's
that
a
the
streamed
NFL
game
has ever played on a
Peacock.
Friday night.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Too. True.
You know
Anderson's
what that
an injured
means
player.
with Green Bay? If Green Bay holds on, you know what that means?
Tell us, Coach.
Cowboys are in first place.
I have nothing to say to that. All right, while we're looking at this, let's go back to our favorite topic, notable alumni. Trey Grayson, Kentucky Secretary of State from 2004 to 2011.
Okay, I've heard of him.
Okay, this one I was unaware of. Graham Taylor, former MLB player who played briefly with the Florida Marlins. Do you remember him, Coach?
What's his name?
Graham Taylor.
No.
Okay, so he looks like he played for the Made his major league debut in April 26, 2009 with the Phillies. He pitched 3 and okay, so he
definitely played for Coach Maxwell then.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Second down, call it 14 now. Anderson was helped off the field. Hope he's all right. Fields comes in again in the shotgun, joined in the backfield by Armani Gregg. 4:57 to go. Beechwood leading 41-14. Fields gets it, looks to his right, throws quickly out there, incomplete again, in between two Dixie receivers, incomplete. 3rd and 15.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting, as we look towards, as we get into district play, just kind of watching how things kind of, how things matriculate, as they say, downstate in 2A football. Owensboro Catholic just looks, like everything that people expected. And then, it'll be interesting to see what happens with Somerset, Mayfield, and LCA.
Gregg is playing quarterback now. He's in the shotgun formation on 3rd and 15. He gets a snap. He looks to his right now. He's going to run. And he'll make a man miss down to the 45-40, pick up a first down inside the Beechwood 35.
And I will say,
Yep.
I'm surprised that's the first time we've seen this tonight.
Exactly,
And
in
think
the
that
fourth
was
quarter.
I think that was a miss by the Dixie coaching staff. Not to say in any way that Mason Fields hasn't, done a nice job considering the pressure he's faced tonight, and he's had some nice runs, but it's a different thing. And I understand why they start Fields at quarterback, but, when you're –
First down, Dixie hands it off here to Gregg. Gregg down to 30, 25, cuts it outside. He'll get down to the 20, cuts it back in to the 15, inside the 15, down about the Beechwood 13. Another first down.
He's a beast. There's
Yeah,
no doubt
he's
about
just
it.
great. And the other thing is too is if you're if you have a young man like that, show him in different ways to defenses.
Yeah.
So they it just is it's unpredictable.
Fields in the shotgun, hands it to Gregg up the middle, cuts back, go to run into a couple of Tigers, picks up a couple of yards, takes it down about the 11. Ref's blowing his whistle here. I don't know if they're going to count this play or not. Yeah, they are. Dixie is going in the hurry up. Clock is stopped, 4:34 to go in the game. Beechwood 41, Dixie 14. They have not huddled tonight. They are still not. Fields in the shotgun, joined in the backfield by, I'm not even going to try this gentleman's name. And he hands it to him. Amiego Matangwaiza. Picks up a couple yards. How'd I do on that one?
Pretty good, I think. Pretty good. Checking in Ryle Cooper. That game is now tied with 3 minutes to go.
No kidding.
3 minutes to go in the fourth quarter.
Wow.
The Raiders.
Let's see.
It is 3rd down and 5 now. Dixie's got the ball. Clock is running.
Looks like Cooper driving in that game.
Fields again in the shotgun. I'm going to call him Lamb. Number 6 joins him in the backfield. He came in after Anderson got hurt. Hope he's all right, but that was a tough hit Anderson took. White Hat is talking to the press box. They're changing something on the clock.
And while they're doing this, also want to give a quick shout out to Gima Camille and our girls soccer
yeah.
program. 7-1-1 and currently ranked in the top 20 in the state.
Fantastic.
Getting a lot of attention across the state.
Are they still in the All-A, correct?
They are still. They play next Wednesday night, 7:30 here at home versus Bishop Brossard in the All-A sectional.
Wow.
If they win that, they will go to the Final 8 in the All-A Classic at the end of the month.
Fantastic.
So who beat them? I knew they were.
I believe Connor
did beat
Connor
them.
won
That's it,
1-0.
yeah.
Connor undefeated right now. So, you're talking about two of the top 3 or 4 teams in Northern Kentucky right now, and unfortunately, we just fell short on that one.
There's a pause in the game. Don't know if they're trying to work something on the clock out. It says, I see why. The clock says 7:29 to go in the game, and it's wrong. It's like 3:40. The clock is frozen, Evans just said. A frozen clock.
That is not good. Score from downstate. Corbin knocked off Lexington Catholic 56-22. Corbin's going to be a problem this year.
Are they in 3A?
They are.
Yeah, good team. beautiful field down there. We played down there week one.
Love watching football games down there.
They did a great
They
job.
demolished Pikeville after we left after our victory over Pulaski County.
Fields in the shotgun, hands it to Greg. He cuts outside. He's at the 5, cuts it down to about 4 inside the 5, spinning, tackled at about the 2. Nice run there by Greg. First and goal, Dixie.
Looks like they got the scoreboard fixed.
Oh, okay, 4:04 to go, clock running. Fields again in the shotgun, joined in the backfield by Greg. He gets it, hands it to Greg up the middle. Going to run into a couple of Tigers and get pushed backwards. Didn't get in. Might have lost a yard. See where they spot this?
You know, Dixie, they really do have some weapons.
Yeah, I mean, and the players are there. Now, they don't have the depth that we do, but they definitely have some really nice top-tier players. Unfortunately, they just don't have enough in a game like this.
Fields in the shotgun, throws out to the right to number 9. Nolan gets touchdown, Dixie.
Yeah, there you go. Mason
Nice
Fields,
2-yard
guys, I'm
pass.
telling you, Mason Fields, if he gets a few more games under his belt and gets his timing down with these receivers, he is going to be a problem.
Great fake in there to Greg on a play action. Threw it out to Getz into the end zone. Dixie is going to go for 2 here. 41-20 is a score pending the extra point. Fields lines up again in the shotgun, joined in the backfield by Armani Gregg. Dixie going for 2. He gets a snap. Fakes it to Gregg, throws into the back of the end zone, incomplete. 2-point conversion fail with 3 minutes and 30 seconds left to go in the game. Beechwood 41, Dixie 20. Thanks for tuning in. Take a quick break, right back after this.
Go Tigers.
In the second half, it was a halftime score of 20-0. Dixie came out, scored on their first possession. It's been a track meet since. Speaking of track meet, Urban standing back at Urban's out of the game now. Kickoff goes. It's going to be fielded by who the heck is that?
Meyer.
Jack Meyer.
Jack Meyer standing back there. Man,
Jack Meyer
listen,
made the fair catch.
Nice. They should have let him run that.
Yeah.
I would have liked to have seen that. I think he could have done some damage.
Or they're going to kick it again. Maybe he will get a chance. Lining up to kick it again. Don't know why. If somebody jumped off sides, is there a penalty? There is. Okay. He might get a chance.
Mark, you got any Davis sisters or Skeeter Davis lined up on your iPod over there for later in the game?
I can
maybe?
download some Skeeter
get that for next
Davis.
week, definitely.
Skeeter Davis. Jack Myers lined up now at his own 20.
That's something you thought you'd never say.
Yeah. I thought it was Urban back there. It is not. He's going to get it again. Jack fair catches again.
Yeah, there you go.
Fair
There
catch.
we go.
He
Oh,
was
man.
going to run, but he caught a fair catch. Can't do that, Jack. Can't call fair catch and then run it. That's all right. 1st and 10 Tigers from their own, call it 21-yard line. Might be the last possession of the game, 3:18 to go. Beechwood leading 41-20.
From Lexington Christian, Pikeville up 12-7
On LCA?
Yeah,
Wow.
as of 7 minutes ago.
To LCA to go to 0-3.
Yeah, that would be a loss to Pikeville would stun me.
Yeah.
But again, you have to remember LCA lost. They lost a lot last year. They lost their running back, quarterback. I think 2 or 3 of their top receivers.
Pikeville's not
yeah,
they're a chump
good.
team either. You know what I mean?
No
They're
doubt.
pretty good, aren't
but
they?
they're
still?
down.
They are.
Down.
Are
Their
they a little
Pikeville's
bit?
down. Yeah. They
Well,
lost.
they
they
played
lost a lot as
Corbin
well.
pretty tough down there after our Pulaski game, didn't they?
I
Was
don't
it?
know that I would say pretty tough. Early they did, but that kind of got away from them at the end.
1st and 10, Beechwood under center. Going to hand it off to the tailback. I think that's still Chase Flaherty. It might have taken him out. Not sure. Let me check
Nope.
on that.
That was Chase.
Is that still Chase?
Yep.
He's still in there? He's got to be over 200 yards from now. Picked up 2 on that. Chase has had a great start to this 2024 season, no doubt. And now Clay Hayden has gotten going too, and has Luke. Things are starting to look
I think
good.
that, and I think this is exactly what needed to happen here tonight was for them to be able to air it out. They had a great game on the ground. Chase, of course, just a terrific game. But that offensive line did a terrific job tonight from tackle to tackle. Bo Souter, a great job at tight end blocking.
Yes.
So just
He's a
again,
weapon, too.
just hitting on all cylinders tonight.
Clay Hayden's going to line up I formation, 2 receivers to his left. Beechwood is in no hurry. Clock is running down to 2:25. A big stretch play out to Flaherty. He's going to get some yardage. That play worked early in the game too, and does again. Picks up about 2 or 3 more yards out to about the 26. 3rd down coming up here for Beechwood. That's a nice camera angle on our YouTube view.
Yeah, and actually,
Thanks to the gentleman.
Yeah, thanks to Tim Lillard, Brandon Van Brom, Josh Bistry, all helping with the YouTube feed tonight.
On the internet.
A lot of folks will love that YouTube feed, so thanks to all those guys for making that happen.
No doubt. 3rd down, call it 4. Beechwood is walking around, no hurry, obviously. Milking the last 2 minutes of this game down to 1:50. Clock running. Pick up a 1st down here and pretty much end it.
Cooper scored on an 11-yard touchdown pass from Cam O'Hara. Doesn't say who caught it, but they now lead 21-14 over Ryle with 38 seconds to go.
Wow. Good game there. Clay gets a ball. He might be close to a 1st down, and they're going to give it to him, and that is going to do it. Victory formation will line up after this as Beechwood's going to win this one 41-20.
3-0.
Nice start to the
3-0.
season.
I mean, and this is exactly what Jay Volker and Greg Herged wanted. Start out the year 3-0. You head into, two tough games. Your rivalry game of the year against Covington Catholic in 2 weeks. Simon Kenton got walloped tonight by Cov Cath, but Simon Kenton's got some range.
Yep.
And we've seen that over the years.
We have.
And they're not going to be happy next Friday.
No, they are not. No, they
No
are
doubt
not.
about it. Victory formation out here for Clay Hayden. He gets it and takes a knee and might have to do that one more time. So we've got 2 more home games after this week. Then probably get, and I hate to jump ahead, a few home games in the playoffs here, Murph. So
I think so.
it'll be fun.
Yeah,
Fun season.
I think I think we're looking at the first 3 for sure, and then depending on what happens the next 2 weeks and some variables we can't control out over the next couple of weeks. That's looks like where we're headed.
Yes, it is. And that is going to do it. The battle of the 4-10-17 is over. Beechwood wins 2 years in a row here. A nice, impressive 41-20 victory to start this 2024 season 3-0.
Yeah, and like I said, I just think the coaching staff has to be delighted at the start to this season. And again, this is the best we've seen them play all year tonight here in a game where they needed to do that because, no matter what, these rivalry games, Dixie, Cov Cath, these teams that come in here, when we travel, they give us their best. And tonight, Dixie, unfortunately, they don't have the horses to compete with us this year. But they gave it everything they had. Unfortunately, again, when you come into Beechwood in these games, it's tough against this defense when they're playing as well as they did tonight. Great job by the offensive line again. Chase Flaherty with a great game. Luke Erdman, Clay Hayden. That connection is just. I mean, these Dixie defensive backs, especially the seniors that have been on the field the last 2 years, they're going to be having nightmares about Luke Erdman for the next couple of weeks. I mean, just a terrific game by him. Like I said, this is what you want week 3. You want to see the arrow pointing up. The arrow is definitely pointing up, and it's just going to be these next 2 weeks are going to be so much fun to see how these guys can do against some big time opponents.
So we're going to be at Simon Kenton next week at 7 o'clock kickoff, broadcasting live from there again. YouTube for all the home games, 2 home games coming up after this will be district games. Who do we play at Walton? And that's a great stadium too.
Yeah.
Playing at Walton.
So September 27th we play here. Gallatin County comes to town.
Yep.
October 4th, the next week, we travel to Walton Verona and their beautiful complex.
Yeah, it is.
October 11th, we travel to Owen County for the first time.
Yes.
Mark Talley, Kevin Gray. That'll be.
Am I allowed in Owen County?
Which county was it? Which county was it? And then after that, we will welcome Carroll County in, and then week 10, Bracken County, who will probably be the best of our district foes this year.
We owe them
We will
one.
travel to Bracken County, Coach.
We owe them
few
one.
years in Bracken
Yeah.
County.
We owe them.
We owe them
So
one.
yeah, I know that's a sensitive topic, but like again, you want this team to be the arrow pointing up as we head into district play, because in district play, especially the first 4 weeks, those are going to be mismatches. Okay?
Yeah.
Week 5 maybe a little bit tougher. And then it's we see where we're at, but these young men playing great football right now, and they're just so much fun to watch.
Luke Urban, Chase Flaherty had himself a game.
Yeah.
Chase Flaherty had over 200 yards. Urban probably had close to 200 yards.
I
as
would
well,
say,
if not over.
I would say he was in that range. But and again for Clay Hayden tonight, just a terrific game. And we, as we said before the game started, that this is likely the game where he gets healthy. If speaking figuratively, and he did just that. So things going in exactly where we want them to go, and we'll be bringing you action next week, and we'll be paying attention to what happens across the state as well. Also, big game tomorrow. The JV game will be played tomorrow. The JV game will be a big one. Both JV teams, excellent, stocked with a lot of talent on both sides. So for those, if you want to see a great
Dixie
game,
or here?
it's at Dixie.
Dixie.
Yeah. Yeah.
Keep an eye, too, on Pulaski County, who we beat week
Yeah.
1.
Yes.
They're
Yes.
going to help us, I think, because that
Yeah.
was a good
Oh, yeah.
football team,
Yeah.
and they're going to win a lot of
Who did
games
they play
too this year.
tonight? Murphy, you have any idea?
Pulaski, I am not sure. Let me see. No, I'm not sure who it is, but they. Let's see. Let me get to it.
And I think the RPI is coming out in 2 weeks,
I
so
think
we'll
it
have
is.
to keep an eye on that as well, too, folks. The RPI.
I'm pretty sure that you're right on that, Mark.
Pulaski's playing George Rogers Clark.
That's right.
GRC, who I
So-
don't think is very good. So they should win that game.
And then Corbin.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
that'll be interesting.
Yeah, so we'll definitely be paying attention to that. But just a great night of football here at Edgar McNabb, and we're. You look around this complex again, you just have to say how blessed we are.
Yeah,
we got this great
it is
football team
incredible.
to watch and win game after game, and this complex is just beautiful. My goodness, we are blessed, fellas.
I was
are.
talking to the ref pregame, and he was in here, and he just said, this place is unbelievable, and it really is. I mean, it's a great facility. Next year, we're going to get a press box over there, Murph, air-conditioned internet, refrigerator,
I heard they're
bathroom.
gonna. Yeah, it's gonna be.
Really?
It's gonna be.
Wow.
I heard there's gonna be a sort of a catering area in there as well. Yeah.
It's
So
gonna be a lot of fun.
Yeah, great night. Mark Talley, take us away.
Thanks, everyone, again for tuning in. See you next week. Beechwood taking on Simon Kenton Pioneers, 7 o'clock kickoff. See you next week. Thanks for tuning in.
Go Tigers!
Yes, sir.